Evening.
I was looking at the countdown and that going, I'm not sitting here for another like 20 seconds. Balls to it. Click, skip ahead. So, hi everybody.
Evening,
How's
all.
it going?
Oh shit, sorry. We've already said hello, so I forgot I should say hello in case anybody watches. Hello! Sorry, I'm trying to do something out.
It's just so you can watch it back later and, appreciate your own...
Nah, I don't
wonderful
read my own
social
press.
life.
Oh shit, what am I doing?
The whole no swear in the first minute thing never applies to us, does it?
I didn't... Did I? What did I say?
Lots. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck it. What am I doing now?
What are you trying to do, Mike?
I'm not sure. Just bear with me. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Right, okay.
He's cracked it, lads.
I got it. There you go. Yeah, you know, it's not about the tools. It's about the person using them.
He's got the touch, kids.
Even if
not the touch of kids.
Like as this and fucking run off a potato and a.
What's a blung?
We have a blunghole.
Hey, blunghole! There he is. He promised to be here, and here he is.
Did he?
He bloody saved my life a month ago. No, 3 weeks ago. I can't remember what happened, but it was great.
I don't know if we're having a Mr. Bill. He said something before and then has disappeared since. So he may appear, he may not. It's Bill. That's what he does. So
we know he's out there somewhere though, because he's
playing with himself.
Yeah,
he's a maverick renegade.
And putting it all on TikTok or something. Whatever you
Is
kids.
He? Oh God.
Probably not.
Right. Should we look at some news, or should we preamble a bit more?
No, whatever you fancy better.
I'm trying not to swear so much, right?
Oh, who gives a shit? Fuck it.
And Michelle said something stupid the other day, and I went, ha ha ha, you astronaut, because it's all that came to mind. But when I realised, I immediately realised how stupid it was saying you astronaut, and so I went, shit! And when I realised I'd sworn anyway, I went, fuck! So I've written down astronaut shitfucks, which could be the name of the stream.
Astronaut shitfuck, yes.
That got me thinking about how do astronauts shit. Have they got like a pipe that sucks it out of them or something, that thing on their back?
They got a special toilet, I think. They got an anti-grav toilet.
I think it is.
Gravity ain't going to help, really, is it? No matter how much.
I think it is literally like a vacuum. I think it's like a vacuum.
Oh my God. With the prolapses they must have.
No, I don't think it's like physically stuck to them. I think it's just pushed out and then it sucks, and as it comes out, it's gone.
You know too much about this, Chris. We bet your expertise.
Well, I thought maybe they don't shit because they don't eat, because they can't get food in through that big bubble they wear on their head.
I don't think they wear that all the time.
Yeah, they don't wear that indoors, though.
Indoors? In space? Yeah, but
indoors.
You see them floating about in there and those things.
Yeah, but they can float about without helmets on in the.
And those guns they use, they're not lasers. That wouldn't work. They must be plasma blasters.
Perhaps they stick a fucking.
It wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Transporter up their ass. I don't know.
Did you see that rocket Elon launched the other day? I did.
No.
It had a big sort of tinfoil sock on it. How didn't that catch fire? And why do rockets need thrusters? Once they're going in one direction, that's fucking it, really, isn't it? I don't get space.
Well, it's based on the speed that the Earth rotates, and you're essentially trying to outrun the Earth.
Yeah, but what are you pushing against? There's nothing there.
The atmosphere. Until you actually get into the
further it gets, as soon as like the golf ball thing on the moon. It just fucking keeps going.
Yeah, but there's no atmosphere on the moon.
Yeah, there's a bit of one, isn't there? Well, there's some
It's a very,
gravity.
very small one.
I know there's some gravity everywhere. Like there's not no gravity in space. There was a bit.
Yeah, I think it's like an eighth of the Earth's gravity, isn't it? The moon, something like that.
Something like.
Well, anyway, from how do astronauts poo to what's the relative gravity?
Advanced astrophysics.
Yeah. By complete imbeciles, unqualified to talk about it. But
What do you think people learned?
I did find the space shuttle that Ugly Rep sent me, and he's really cool. And that fucking, like a Hail Mary tip.
Oh, I didn't know that. Blimey, makes sense.
We're back on Moon and Transformers, and we can forget the moon now.
Hey!
They weren't really up there long enough to take a shit in the early days.
Yeah. Right. Oh, well, they didn't fucking come back, so it didn't matter if they were covered in shit.
Unless you got a dose before you went.
Wait.
Before fucking diarrhea in space. Oh, right.
So now it's a giant leap. Wow.
Clearly.
So you can shit in about 10% gravity.
Right, yeah.
Inside a spacesuit.
Oh, special attachments freaks me out, mate. Glory hole hoses.
Crichton, what are you doing?
Glory hole hoses with special attachments. I'm imagining like something that goes up there and then opens like a claw. And this tube.
I'm just imagining Crichton with his
kind of a manual evacuation kind of scenario.
I'm imagining Crichton with his groinal attachments.
Well, you would be, wouldn't you? As soon as anyone starts talking about the anus, you start thinking about the groin.
Oh, or just Crichton, either way.
I don't know. You've got some wacky associations.
Crichton's attachments.
Right, should we get on to news?
I can't say I'm entirely surprised.
Right, go on then.
There are more shocking things in the world.
You'll bunk anything, won't you, Lifton?
Right, what have we got? There's a new Authentics figure.
Don't see me. That doesn't look too bad.
It's Mirage.
Oh, dear.
Is
it?
White, isn't he?
It's supposed to be.
I thought it was Jazz.
Well, it might be, but, you know.
Never know with him, do you?
Oh.
No, that's right.
That's not so bad. I mean, no, having a couple of them, that looks like a pretty good one considering the rest of the fucking line that I've seen.
I kind of like it, yeah. It looks basic but fun.
Yeah, that's the idea. I think it looks pretty good actually. It's quite like the classics one a bit, isn't it?
It's got an element to it, yeah.
Hang on.
I'm looking at the car mode. I'm remembering the canopy and the sort of crossbow-looking front that was not such a spoiler as meant to be a weapon as well, wasn't it?
So that's quite sleek, isn't it? That's quite nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. Reminds me of the Beachcomber repaint of Energon Cliff Jumper.
Yeah.
God, did I get that right? Fucking.
Yeah, you did. Except this is very round, and that was like badly.
Yeah. It just
like slices of cheese.
Just puts me in mind of it. That's all. Weirdness.
No, that's quite cute. That's quite cute.
Cute is what we're after, really.
Yeah, should we move on?
It doesn't look bad. I mean, for one of them, that's all right.
If it's cheap, then not a problem at all. If they want to put,
I got the Grimlock. It's fucking hell. It's an insult.
They want to put like 15 quid on it, they can fuck off.
Huh?
Right. So if they want to put like the price point of like 15 quid on it, they can fuck off.
Nah, that'll be a tenner in B&M. Nah, it'll be 8p.
Right. We got.
I
These
don't
are some
experiment,
things.
It'll be 12.
These are some pictures of things that will be released but are not yet. So we have Vortex.
You don't have to say
Actual
will
vortex.
be released and not yet, because they both mean the same thing.
Skybite.
Oh, again? I mean, come on, I still like the last one.
Apparently, Onyx Prime. It looks like some
the
kind
one
of
before.
centaur kind of thing.
Yeah. I didn't see that, and I can't quite see it properly there. I'm going to go full screen again. Whoa, look at it. Yeah, I was expecting to be more impressed with the first look at that.
It kind of looks like it's from a different franchise.
Yeah, it does.
It really does, and the one in particular that I can't fucking put my finger on, but it really does.
Like Monster Hunter or some shit.
I can't remember. It would have been 2
something
robots, and the front one was basically that, and the ass, like a pantomime horse. The ass turned into it just stood up and unfolded. I can't remember what it was. Pretty sure it was 80s.
Sure. And the other one that they're doing is Heatwave from Rescue Bots. You know, because they did Chase, so now they're going to do Heatwave.
I could just about put up with the police hat and Chase, but that's just comical, isn't it? I mean, I like it. It fits Rescue Bots, but trying to do this to them doesn't really work.
I kind of love the idea of these like really cutesy, kiddified cartoon things being dragged into the actual war where they can get shot and killed and be like, oh, fuck, what? So I kind of like it, you know, like just drag them into the real fucking Transformers universe. But
all right,
maybe just sadistic. Yeah. Oh, little bit Evangelion. This thing.
Maybe.
Could be that, because like I had a mate who was
The animation style of Evangelion, certainly.
Surprised it's that colour, but I'm going to have to get it now because it goes with the Predacons a bit.
It's intriguing.
We got anything else in here? No. Right, next page. Have you seen the latest crossover? What's that? Right, okay, yeah, we've got that. Okay, good. Have you seen the latest crossover, everybody?
Oh, Sonic.
Fucking yeah.
Actually,
oh, fuck off.
I mean, if it was in a discount store, I'd pick it up for a laugh. It looks fun, but I don't need it. I don't need that. I don't. No, I don't need it. I don't.
You don't.
I don't need it. Listen, Michael, I don't need it. I don't need it, right? But it looks like fun. I don't know.
At least it's not a total embarrassment.
Well,
I mean, where's his tails? They're not really his tails. But it's not. It doesn't have to. And it still looks like fun. I'd buy
No, it's a
knockoff.
crossover in it. It's going to lose a lot in translation.
I mean that looks fuck all like Sonic. Let's be honest.
I know, but they look fun. They put you in mind of Sonic and Tails, and like Sonic 2 was quite a big deal to me at the time for whatever reason. It's still fun, I suppose. I don't like the draining bits.
No,
well, they're not really draining bits, so you're meant to like breathe bubbles.
Again, if these were cheap. If they were cheap, I don't think people would mind, but it depends how much they want to try and fucking flog them for.
I was going to be loads. That's what I said. Like, if it was in B&M bargains or something, I'd probably pay 15 quid for that.
You could push to 20, 10.
Okay, yeah, you could drag me to 20. Yeah, I was just going to say that. Depends on what the. That's a bit. No, I've seen that vehicle mode on millions of figures. Well, about
that's just cruel, Blung.
well, it's not far off, is it?
He knows how to hurt someone's fucking wallet, this man.
Well, he's had his hurt a lot.
That's what he gets for pre-ordering every fucking thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he saves a lot of money 3D printing stuff with things that he has to buy to put in his printer.
Mm.
That man's obsessed. He's making me want a 3D printer, and I know that's what he's trying to do. What is working.
Did he ever finish that giant dinosaur thing he was making?
I haven't got a clue. He's got something new every time I look at him. He's got some new plastic device in his hand every time I lay eyes on the boy.
Ooh, dirty. Like a representative of Ann Summers.
Tupperware party.
Alright, what else we got? Okay, well, I think this is basically most of the reveals all in one big bloody thing, so are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we'll scroll past the whole video thing, so we're not worried about that. And we got Star Optimus Prime.
That's a weird one, isn't it? The name of it.
Yeah.
That convoy is fine. Anyone who's going to buy it knows.
Looks like he's got a blue knob exploding out of his gun.
Oof.
Well,
Megatronus. G2 Grimlock.
With fucking wheelie again.
Yeah, fucking wheelie again, yeah. Couldn't have swapped that out for a sword. No, just...
No, speaking of taking a shit. Fucking wheelie.
That is the shit.
It is.
Hey, look, it's Earhart Silverball, who has done the fucking Motormaster thing and does the whole thing on his own, basically.
I know, I'm completely put off because the jets are going to be the same size as the cars again, and it's just, I've had enough of it. I had enough of paying for stuff just because it looks a bit like stuff did in something that didn't look that good because it was lazy and fuck off.
Primer Prime?
Meh. I mean, that looks like it's been hundreds of times as well. I mean, it looks good.
It's very white though, isn't it? If that starts to yellow, you're fucked.
Oh fuck yeah! I didn't think of that.
Well, so I just get one of those Tip-X pens.
Yeah, red alert.
Doesn't look as good as I was hoping, but I'm going to be forced to get it.
To be fair, it's what he looked like. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I just saw him because of the PS2 game, and he actually looked a lot cooler in it.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good look at it, but I did see the robot mode.
There are more pictures later on. These are just like the things, and then there are like more detailed ones a bit further down.
This is just your do, is it, Chris?
Kinda, yeah. I didn't set the thing up.
It's the amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
Solus Prime.
I was expecting the robot mode to be a lot clunkier after seeing the truck mode, which I think looks great. But I also don't think she should have a truck mode. And if she does, it shouldn't look so much like one from Earth.
Yeah, they all look like Earth cars. They all look a bit funky.
I know that's got to be part of the mythos somehow, wasn't it? It's going to be tied together somehow.
Air Raid?
Yeah, yes and no. The wings aren't the right shape.
There are a couple of weird things like that.
Maybe they come together with the... No, can't see it. It looks... Yeah, Nah. Stop making weird honking noises, Michael. There might be people...
This one I like.
Yes! I knew you were going to go for that. I knew you'd love that one. I do too, actually.
That
That's
is
really
pretty
good.
cool, actually.
I'd like to get that.
Pete, I'm sure I've suggested to you 1,000 times. I'm sure at one point you started. Did you ever finish Transformers Animated?
I can't remember. I did start it, definitely.
If you don't recognise him, you didn't.
Right, I didn't then.
Because basically at one point they've got Bumblebee and this guy called Wasp. They're both at a training camp. Bumblebee's a fuck up. Wasp actually wants to do his job. Bumblebee fucks something up, ends up getting this guy blamed for it, and he basically gets sent out like an outlaw and all the rest of it. He's like fugitive. So he comes back, paints himself yellow, and basically fucks up Bumblebee's life. And I think my camera's gone. There you go. He's back. Yeah, and he's just fucking awesome. He's a cool little fella. So, and then he turns into Waspinator. So,
like you do.
Well, yeah, he got tortured, but but no, he looks gorgeous.
He later one became Black Arachne. No, Arachne, yeah, one of them. Tarantulas. The later one. Was it?
Yeah, I think it's Black Arachne.
He became Black Arachne.
Yeah. Apparently.
In the same way as Wasp became Waspinator.
Yeah. Silverbolt? Slingshot? Ugh.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted by that because it actually looks like him this time. But I have got the Combiner Wars one, the proper one, Quick Slinger.
I haven't. I had to fucking make my own. But his wings are attached to the legs, not on his back. That's me being a petty bastard, but you know.
The what now?
The wings are on his legs and not on his back.
Well, and he always like that?
No, they were all on the back, I'm sure.
No, absolutely not. Because I only had 3 of them. I didn't have air raid or skydive, but I borrowed them so often off my mate that I think you're kind of wrong about that.
No, I think the toys might have had them on the legs, but the cartoon versions didn't.
Oh, the cartoon absolutely did. Certainly for air raid. I remember thinking how awkward and clumsy it looked. But then again, it could have changed between the episodes or between scenes.
Yeah. All right, so here's all the Silverbolt shit. There we go. Let's go. So Silverbolt on his own, making his little Concorde, and then there's all this shit that sticks to the back of him.
Oh yeah, no, this I have seen. I thought, what the fuck is that?
I was wondering what they got to do with all that. Yeah, so that looks... That's weird, actually. If he had 2 phones, you could turn him around and he'd be the Enterprise.
And all this shit turns into a little wall he can stand on.
A fireplace. That's brilliant.
It's Christmas, kids. It's Christmas. There's a little hole for Father Christmas to pop out. I was like, oh, there you go.
There he is, lying there, look, with his arsehole gaping open. Oh,
and that gun.
That's hilarious. No, there's no way in the world I'm buying that.
This gun should be attached to whoever becomes this arm. It shouldn't be a handheld thing. That's bullshit.
Oh, maybe it does.
Well, we wait with
be a jet stuff on it, broken in half.
But no.
God,
it doesn't look right.
God, words can't express my complete lack of interest.
I mean, he looks body-wise and stuff, like the head, everything looks like the cartoon. He does. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, which is to say, boring, lazily done. It's just bland.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Blunk. This does look like a Legends scale that's been blown up. Look at the fucking state of this.
Yeah, that's pretty pitiful.
The arms here are hollow underneath. Look how hollow these are. The feet are absolute shit. Yeah, but there should be a panel or something. Motormaster had panels to close everything up.
Lots of them have had panels, haven't they?
But this is just...
But hey, at least he's cosplaying as Marty McFly.
The fucking state of that.
He's playing crossbows and catapults.
That's a bit crap, I'm sorry.
It's a bit. You've been very diplomatic with a bit. Fuck is that?
Well, as is my way, as you know.
Yeah. As is your want to be.
Wow, I'm starting to see things in it because it doesn't look like anything. Mine's forming pictures of all kinds of shit that it could be.
See, that looks about right. You know, apart from Superion's head being fucking there.
It's like he's doing a jet fire.
Yeah. I didn't even notice until I saw his fucking horns. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Do you remember those massive fucking energy cannons that Concorde used to have just under there?
And the giant lumps completely obscuring the wings, so they wouldn't.
That's classic Silverbolt.
Yeah, but come on, look, sticking out past the wings like that. Come on.
Well, you know,
motion defect.
I noticed that long, whereas the G1 it was that long.
Look, I think we've established. I'm not buying it. I'm not bloody interested. Spin on.
Fuck's sake!
Oh God Almighty!
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, I mean,
that's
not much to say about that fucking mass, is there? To be honest,
we're never going to go away from this fucking thing.
Big.
State of it, fuck's sake!
Oh, that's just an excuse, that is, man. That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't even take that in a wow, it's a weird spacecraft type of way. It just looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh man, that looks cheap and nasty and fucking. Just couldn't think of anything, but we got to charge for it. Wow.
We were taking the piss out of this a few weeks back. We were like, oh, they're going to do the same thing as Motor Master. They're just going to have a big pile of shit that sort of follows it around. And they fucking have as well.
Well, they were bound to. What else were they going to fucking do?
I don't fucking know.
Bloody
it's like a fucking space Hulk, isn't it? It's just like a bunch of shit that's been glommed together. Maybe that's the aesthetic they're going for.
Was Concorde the one that would sometimes carry a little other plane on its back and launch it off?
No, I don't think so.
No, that was the 747.
Well, was it?
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe they could have done something like that.
The shuttle a couple of times, I think.
Like an extra aerial bot that could just like dock with him or something. Something like one of those, you know, take it apart, you put together and wear his armor if you think that looks any good. Ones, what are they called? Weaponized armor.
Yeah, well, weaponizer, armorizer, or whatever.
You know this shit, Junkians.
Yeah.
I'm sick of trying to remember all the different names of the stupid names as well. Like I don't need that in my head. I need room for like important things.
Anyway,
when I were a lad, it would just call Transformers. The Transformers. There were none of this G1 nonsense.
Feck off, Superion. Feck off. Right, alright, fine.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good enough.
He doesn't look as good as the Combiner Wars one. And that wasn't perfect, but it looked better than that.
Yeah, I got that as well.
A little bit shell formery, isn't it?
And none of it's right, but that's
no, but
that's a setback. That is.
Things, these shim bits are going to fold up. Those pegs are going to go into those. The back bits are going to fold up, Combiner Wars style, and the arms are going to suck in a bit. That's it. That's the whole transformation. It looks. Poor.
What do you want it to do though? Considering what it's based on.
Yeah, but the arms should at least suck into the body a little bit. These aren't going to. They're just going to fucking hang there.
Yeah, I suppose the original actually did that.
Yeah, I think the Combiner Wars one, does that do it a little bit? I think it does. Maybe.
Well, see, this is what I'm talking about. Standards have dropped since my day.
Back in there.
Nice, no.
It's like on my flat cap on and like I'm not all grumble.
Have you got to whip it?
No, it goes on pretty well without that. Behaves as a hat.
It's Feenix from the sorry, it's Feenix from the Snuddy.
Suppose
for
it's
feck's
cool,
sake.
like,
I'm glad I'm getting the word out on the Snuddy anyway.
I don't like him dual wielding either. That's just a personal preference. I'm just not keen.
If any one of them was Gono, I think it'd be him or maybe Slingshot.
Well, Slingshot's the arrogant dickhead. I'd imagine it's him, but
Yeah, but Air Raid's the battle-hungry warrior. Isn't he?
he's the one who got shot out the air by fucking Tripticon and survived.
I just go by the tech specs.
his head don't look right.
They mad, eh? All we had was tech specs.
He looks like he's got stubble. What the fuck?
We didn't even have them. Does he look like that? I always thought his slap head was amusing.
Yeah.
And look, like with those planks, like he's a sandwich, isn't he? He's an idiot
He's a
sandwich.
bit of a toilet seat head.
He's a BAFTA sandwich.
He's an idiot sandwich. He can't even go the right way up for a sandwich.
I don't know. I'm not feeling these ones, sadly.
I can think of a lot better place to put 25 quid, and it's probably be 30 by then.
By the time we fucking get hold of them, yeah.
If. Yeah,
there he is.
Disappointing. Yeah, he's cute.
This one isn't. He looks great.
He does look good, I'll say that.
He'll be 30 as well.
Probably, yeah. He does look great, bless him. He just, as just a character who's just like bullied and beaten, and he's just out for petty revenge for someone who's been a dick with him. He's an absolutely fantastic.
The world hates him.
Yeah, I fucking love this guy. He's like the Arnold Judas Rimmer of Transformers animated.
But he's a sort of everyman in the read.
Yeah.
Loved
Loves a bit.
So we all have felt like him at some point.
Absolutely fantastic.
Everyone can relate to Toro Wasp.
I don't think the weapons fit him at all, but fuck it, don't care.
Well, slightly, Stinger Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Not even slightly. Oh, there you go. Soulless. Right, okay.
Soulless. Every time I hear it, I just think, you have no soul.
Good old Washbrook, straight in.
I used to play darts with my wife, but her fucking face went blunt.
I bet Washbrook's going to nick that one. There you go.
Have it, mate. It's not mine anyway.
Have it.
Whose is that, Mike?
I think I read it in Viz years ago.
Good old Viz.
You like it?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Right.
I'll get that one with me.
There you go.
Nice little Moshi. God.
I'm still enjoying this stuff, you know, it's just
Testify. Preach for them.
So, look at this piece of shit. Bam! It's like, yeah, all right, go on.
The Forge.
All right.
Well, what did I do? Oh, no, I'll show you after when we do.
All right.
The bit where we show each other things.
Ooh. Right.
Is there a bit?
Well, there can be.
Like that loincloth?
I don't know, it's a bit
egregious. They say it's yeah, what's that word? Gratuitous.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think she's trans and she's got a giant dick behind it?
Well, I do now.
That's what's on a hinge so it can lift up.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's like that's why a cat has a tail, because otherwise its asshole would be open all the time, wouldn't it? They just parade around with that thing. They never close it, so that's the only way of shutting a cat's ass is by putting a tail on it. So maybe there's a good big robo schlong under there. She could have come with a mini conkle, strap it on.
The thing is, because of this little yellow bit here, little gold bit here and there, they look like eyes. Like this, like a big dragon.
Oh no,
face.
it's got a cock with a face, a bird face. Oh my god, it's a bird cock. Birds don't have cock.
The most interesting part of the whole design so far, just so you know, the feet is shit, wheels on the back, but now she's got a weird cock. So,
well, you're brilliant. I mean, I'll never not.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm going to drink that weird cocktail I made up. You watch out then. In fact, I might put out a value in it.
Yeah.
I like the look of that, but it doesn't look like a Voyager or whatever it is. It looks like one of those authentics.
I want to see what the back end looks like, because this looks quite nice and solid.
Go on.
But this all looks really
You're
well
obsessed,
designed and
man.
engineered and all the rest of it. And that just looks like shit thrown together. Look at that. It's all the loose bits. So
It reminds me of those foam darts they used to come with in G2. With the pumpy box. Wow, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, then...
yeah.
Right in
Optimus
the usual address. First answer out of the hat. Wins nothing. There's no prize. But you get credit and prestige. Bragging rights.
Grimlock again.
Again.
Was this like the fourth use of this mold?
Yeah, but why are you showing us again? Was that the pre-show, was it?
No, I meant as in they're using this mold again.
Yeah, I know, but we already looked at that and talked about it earlier. But I'm guessing we went live then. Oh,
No.
I'm just doing it again. Alright. Well, there's Wheelie taking a dump on Grimlock's neck, and Grimlock's blue with rage about it. That's all I got to say about that, because if you're going to bring it out again, give me another chance of getting it. But more appropriately, do Slag again, but give him a black head. And then I'll buy the others. Maybe not Grimlock though, because I got the masterpiece, so I don't see the point now. But even though his foot's broken, so maybe. In fact, they're not going to do it, so sod them.
Megatronus, we've seen Megatronus a few times, so I don't know why they're bloody advertising him again, but alright.
He looks good though, doesn't he? No.
He does look kind of
I'm
good.
not sold. He probably looks how he's supposed to look, but I'm not sold on it personally. I'm not trying
I've
to be a
seen
dick. I'm just...
far better pictures than that of him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one there. It's the same one, but the colours are better. I like him. Oh, look out. Blung's on one again. God, when's he find the time? He's like Gordon Ramsay. He was bloody up to something. I worked it out, and we're going back about 12 years. There's actually more hours of footage of Gordon Ramsay than he's actually been alive for. It's true.
So how the hell they pulled that one off, Mike?
What, that? What are you talking about?
Gordon Ramsay shit.
Oh, right. Well, clearly, like it's like Arnie, innit? It comes off of production. There's loads of them.
I shouldn't have bothered questioning it, really, should I?
No clones. We all buffered together.
Are these trying to say that Star Optimus Prime is one of the 13 primes?
Yeah, he's number 13, apparently. I don't know who said that, but somebody said. Might have been Blunghole, actually, or on his stream.
Really? Since when?
Yeah. I don't know, since I fucking heard that the other day. I just said, that's just what I said, man. Fuck no.
What the fuck is that in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah, it was Blunghole, and he pointed out that the Minicam Transport, right, there were 12 released of those. And this is actually the 13th one of those to be released as well, in reality.
Right.
That's what was said. So I can't remember who said it. I think it might have been the man himself, but it was pointed out. Yes, he is prime number 13. So I've heard. So, and I, somebody got it from somewhere, eh? And people are watching that convention, and there's loads of videos that I can't be asked wading through. But some of them come on autoplay. I don't know. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying, like, I heard it somewhere, and maybe it was. Can't remember what he's called. Brian in Canada.
TF Fan 101.
Yeah. 101.
Brian from Canada, you say?
Yeah, he's all right. He's one of the few I can put up with.
What, Canadians or humans?
Yeah. Fucking, oh my god. Let's not talk about Canadians, because Anne, you know what I'm talking about. Anya.
Oh, yes. I don't quite understand. I've never understood exactly what she's on about.
You don't?
Ever.
No. Welcome to the rest of the world.
Because wasn't she supposed to be almost homeless for a bit, and now all that seems to have gone away?
She's like a hobo rock star, but who has to have a normal job.
Right.
I don't know what I can't really describe her. She's really weird. I first encountered her on an offshoot of a forum for a hobby magazine about drinking, and her screen name was Naked and Drunk. And it turns out she is drunk all the time, and she lives and frequents a nudist beach. And she posts pictures of her and all her mates on a beach with all their bollocks and lips and stuff hanging out in their gungy muffs and all their, like, withered tits. It's like National Geographic over there. Because they're all in their bloody 60s.
More health and efficiency, I would have thought.
Oof.
Anyway, but she's mental and she came to visit us.
I know, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just turned up at the door one day, didn't she? And
I thought, I'll get a chance to meet this thing up close. I might make some sense of it, but fuck no, man. And that was like 14 years ago. So there's no hope now. Absolutely mental. And yeah, she gets she can't get along with her neighbours, so she gets evicted and shit like that. It's all very odd indeed. But I've never met anybody who I'd say is normal, to be honest. There was this one guy.
No, I was lamenting that the other day. I don't think normal exists.
Well, I believe in the word normal as in what usually happens. But when it comes to people, like fucking, it's normal for people to go ugh when something shocking happens. But that doesn't mean they're a normal person. Fuck it. And everybody, even similar people, are at least a bit fucking different, aren't we?
It's true.
Unless you're one of them Gordon Ramsays.
Yeah.
From the Clone Wars. Right.
I've just now got an image in my head of Gordon Ramsay clone troopers
Oh my god.
descending on Geonosis.
This is not the lamb sauce we're looking for.
Does this thing look good or does it look kind of shit? I can't tell.
I want it. And it does look kind of shit. And I want it.
So both is what we're going with.
Imagine it next to him.
How many fucking effects come with him, man? Fucking hell.
The camera's not very good, is it? It's all grainy. Well, we knew that anyway. It's shite. Yes, he's meant to have that roller thing on his arm as a shield, but I can't find it. It fell on the floor. But check this out. Yeah, right. You'll like this. Well, you will if I can figure it out. This is his other leg. Look, it's got a really, really small hot rod in it, which obviously doesn't transform.
So that's like a little Kabea kit of Star Convoy, is it?
Yes. It's precisely what it is.
I've always liked those things, but they seemed ungodly expensive.
The sword is off one of those RID 15 mini cons. I thought it looked alright on it. It's very weird. It's got the base mode and everything. It's pretty much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want it. I'd like that. I like the little hot rod. I like the transport. I like that it's the base mode, and I like that it's going to cost half a mortgage.
$1 million.
Yeah, I know I'll never have it. I'm just saying I want it.
All the fucking effects with it are a bit daft, aren't they? There's
What was that?
Yeah.
lots of them.
I didn't catch. Oh yeah, lots of those. Yeah, that's the thing as well. I mean, they're just going to go in a box with all the bloody others I got. That's a bit of a waste of money, but they like cheaping out, don't they?
Yeah.
Mine from Magmatron, I never took out the box, so I opened it to get the sword out, went, blast effects, and then left him in the box and fucking closed it. I was like, no, get fucked.
I like them. I like the look of them, but I'll never ever do anything with them apart from.
No.
Well, Jesus. Well, yes, I'll never do anything with them apart from Jesus. What's shape? JC, I'm coming for you.
Doing him with blast effects.
It's the only way to take them out down. Conventional weapons don't work. Look.
I'm sure there's a t-shirt in that somewhere. Oh, Christ.
That's what I do with blast effects.
I live in fucking bucks.
All I glory. I had to nick this from a guitar shop. I had to grab it and tick all the plectrums out on the floor and then leg it. But I got it.
I heard tickle all the plectrums out. I was like, what the hell?
I'm serious.
Oh, there's the old mode. Oh, yeah. There's the old mode.
It looks absolutely absurd and I love it a bit, so I can imagine living in one of those. Honestly.
It is a bit Winnebago-esque, isn't it? Certainly the front.
That front, the thing over the cab there is straight off Rodimus Prime, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's got this half-track thing going on there at the back. Big cannon on top.
Well, we know what to get you for Christmas next year.
Plenty of space to live in and like have all your different shit going on. I mean, and you can move it around if you get sick of the scenery. Fucking great. Fucking
You'd never be able to get around. You'd never be able to get around a corner though with this fucking turning circle.
I'd fucking evict Hot Rod straight away if I moved in there. Unless I could bastard. I'd have a look under the bonnet and see if I could like sort something out whereby he can't transform or talk, and I can just use him as a little.
This I don't get. What the fuck is that supposed to be?
The original toy did it. That's
it's
about
just
it.
a MicroMaster base, basically. But what always pissed me off is that head sticking in.
What? Sorry, Mike.
Just the head, like it's in the way in it. Why can't it just fuck off somewhere? Or make it a headmaster or something. It just looks ridiculous. I reckon I could play my eyes up and blag it if it weren't for the head. But on the Bio one, because it's so little, it's actually really neat. It's just like, wow, they did it. They actually bothered. Hasbro wouldn't have done that.
It just looks like half of
Well,
him stuck on a fucking trailer.
Well, the legs just sort of unfold into shit, so...
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that people watching and like just talking crap.
Well, there's Blung.
That's normal, though. That's what people expect. I thought, what was his name? And Nostradamus. Someone else was there. Anyway. Why? I was watching the guy's videos the other day. Why can't I remember his name?
Not Noobs.
No. Who? I just talked to the guy. He nicked my joke. But it wasn't mine.
Washbrook.
Oh, Washbrook.
I was thinking Waspinator. That can't be his name. It's not that. Well, shit, sorry, Washy. Fucking my brain fart. I've been drinking since like breakfast. Yeah, I mean it's an excellent reproduction of the MicroMaster version with spoiler on the legs. I like the idea behind it. Hot Rod, like if that's the 13th Prime and Hot Rod was always hanging around with him, then maybe that's why he's the next Prime, the next big era.
That head sculpt is a bit Marvel looking, isn't it?
Maybe he got fucked up because he was a MicroMaster and then he got like rebuilt into the Hot Rod later, but Prime actually thought he was dead for all those years, and that's why he got so attached to Bumblebee, felt protective of the little guy, and like eventually Hot Rod turned out not to have been killed, but to have been rebuilt and off somewhere else having adventures or something.
He got fucking half a razor blade attachment by looking at it.
Oh, we're looking at him now, are we? Sorry. Nobody listened to me. Yes.
I was enjoying your headcanon adventure, Mike. Don't worry.
Well, stop me if you've heard it.
I hadn't. I don't know.
Yeah, all sorts of little things that he could like swap his hand for, didn't he? Or did he? What? I don't know. I didn't have the toy. But...
Wasn't the top of his head like red or something? Or am I wrong?
I don't recall that.
Like the bit in the middle there.
Might have been.
Or it could have been the toy for light piping. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't have it.
I did. I didn't think much of it, but.
Well, no, it didn't look great. I've seen pictures, but like I say, it's like the game. You only ever really saw him from the back when you were playing, is it?
Oh my. Oh, well, that was fucking quick. All right, how many pictures of him? All right, okay.
He was the best character to play as, though, I thought.
I remember getting my ass kicked on that game.
The middle one. Oh, the ragdoll shit. Ah, it's great. Loved it. Matrix sword hilt. That's cool.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He does look quite cool, but as Pete said before, imagine if some of this fucking sun bleaches or changes colour.
It doesn't look like the kind of wood, but you never know.
You never know. You never know. That's the problem.
Yeah, never know.
And this artwork is like
it kind of does look like it might yellow. Certainly the cab. So it's plastic, so. Who knows? Someone will know pretty soon because they'll get like the first ever one they can get their hands on.
Someone will have stolen it from the factory and
Yeah, yeah. Or at least get hold of some bloody prototype or something, and they'll know if the materials are different and because if anything's kind of yellow, it looks like their cab.
And that's it. That's the end of this list. Fucking finally. It's a mixed bag. There's some things we don't give a shit about. Some things are stupid. And Wasp, who's awesome. Look how cool it is.
You have bias there.
I am, and I don't give a shit.
He does look great. I agree with you, but like, don't labour the point.
He's not a figure I ever thought we were going to see. I know there's only so many uses you can have for that Bumblebee mold, but I never thought we'd get it.
No, I didn't think so either. I mean, it's a creative use of the mold, I'll say that.
Well, I've heard people, like, they were going to make one, weren't they? But then it got cancelled. But people have occasionally gone on about it over the years in forums and that. And I think they knew they'd sell him. So they must have found out that people wanted him.
Little fan favourite.
Yeah, and I'm glad it's that mold as well, because I mean, what other one were they going to use? Do you know what I mean? I like that. There's an update. I didn't want the Bumblebee.
No, I haven't got the Bumblebee. I didn't really want the Bumblebee. I've got the original.
But I think it's a cool update to the original, and nice to see it. Nice to see it as this guy at last. It's really cool. Yeah, I think I'm up for that one.
Absolutely. Right. What else we got? Oh, this little video here, the beginning. They go through some of these pictures that show up. And there was one of these pictures that shows up that they haven't shown a freeze frame for, and isn't one of the figures that they've shown that's going to be released or any of that crap. So I thought I'd just show you just in case. So it's got its own little tab.
It's one of the best things about a picture is when it shows up.
Crasher.
Uh-oh.
It seems to be the same shitty one from Speedier or whatever.
It does.
But I don't know if that just means they're re-releasing it or they just thought they'd use this art. But of these little pictures, because if they've got like Superion, Heatwave, Wasp, Crasher, and it goes on to Red Alert, blah, blah, blah. So Crasher is coming again.
So to speak.
Yes,
well, Coptor and Psykill knocking around you.
It's all that talk
No,
of
not impossible to masturbate to.
putting logs in fireplaces and all that.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Crasher. I haven't got this mold, but Crasher in general is awesome. So
Crasher is cool, yeah, I'd agree with
Crasher
that.
is. And because I thought Bill was going to be it, I found this one. Look, it's the model kit he sent me.
I thought it was yes. I don't recognise the colours.
Well, the thing is, because
there's lots of those colours.
Come here, you bastard.
That's pretty cool, though, actually. There's lots of it, isn't there? That's a great thing to have with the winter coming up. So, nice little project. Keep you indoors.
There are enough parts in here to make at least 2.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in those colours. Not necessarily in those colours.
No.
But I can make at least 2 of that, and then there are like optional bits, like you can swap out one of the sword bits on the thing for a cannon, stuff like that. There's extra head pieces, face plates, all kinds of shit in here. I think with a bit of jiggery pokery, I could potentially make 3, but that's going to take a lot of jiggery pokery.
I don't want to think about you jigger or pokery game.
Oh, you do.
I really don't. No, I've had enough of that tonight with all that smut you were coming out with earlier.
Like, shit. I don't know if you can see any of that. That's the more sort of basic standard thing.
I don't know. Can you get it a bit closer?
No, because then it'll get blurred as shit.
No, really fancy that. That'd have just ruined the entire effect.
You sarcastic whore.
No, being perfectly serious.
But no, there's fucking loads of this shit. So when I get a chance,
I thought that was lovely. Yeah, that's the type of thing you want to get you through the cold, dark misery that you can't go out in.
Yeah.
It is.
Indeed.
And the other thing, as soon as you pulled out that packaging, I recognised the size and shape of the box. I knew exactly what it was. This exact one.
Yeah. I can see this. Ah.
I was amazed I was actually right. Oh, it wasn't that one. This was this one I've got over here. I got that one as well. Aren't they great? Have you noticed anything about the fists yet?
The wrong way around.
Yes. But they're molded the wrong way around as well. So
you can't swap them.
It's really odd. I don't know how they did that, but wow.
First thing I did was popped them off, swapped them around, then transformed it again. I went, oh shit. The one drawback I've got is the little nib, the biro nib.
Yeah.
If you
keeps
the
falling
gun
out.
it just fucking falls out.
Yeah, I used to be a blue tack in the end to stop it falling out.
I was thinking that. Have I got any fucking blue tack there?
Then eventually I thought there's no point having it there anyway, so I put it back in the little plastic bag with the spare one. Now I've got a little bag with 4 of them in. And I thought I'm never going to. If I need a pen, I'm not going to transform that. And hang on, give me a number. Yeah, just let me get a pen. Fucking right little bag. I'll just grab one of the 6,000 pens I got lying around.
Like the old Marvel comics and shit. These guys are like perfect background characters. Like
they're really nice for that shit.
They're fucking brilliant.
But yeah.
But no, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, like really nice. These were 85 pence each.
I have no idea how much this was. You have to ask.
But I mean, it can't have been much more. Like for that, what a hell of a bargain. Very nice. Wait a minute, let's see if I can. No, I cannot. No, I can't. This shit. Ow, fuck. I can break my finger and drop everything else on the floor.
Please don't.
Well, I already have.
Oh, well, bugger that.
Yeah, hand mode. Different. Just like that.
Yes. Also,
I would imagine that would be fairly awkward to use as a pen, wouldn't it?
Well, I was just going to say, there is, like, if you just
do
it, you do
it's
find
a bit of a mission, right?
It's not too bad. Like, I mean, for me, it's that way around works. I can write all right like that.
You can write with it. I wouldn't want to write a fucking script or something with it. I wouldn't want to write
God,
a lot.
No.
Write someone's phone number or something.
You get for robot mode, and you keep these for your other little pens that you've got.
Oh, shit. Thing is, this model kit that he's got me, right? This thing, I know for a fact because he was telling me, he's like, I've ordered 2 because I want to do one like that, and he wants to repaint one into like Nemesis Prime colors, and I'm like, no, I've got it. I'm like, you're gonna end up with like fucking 3 or 4 of these, like 4, maybe 5 of these buggers. It's like fucking hell, Mike. Not Bill. Fucking hell, Bill. Sorry.
I wasn't intending on going there yet.
Yeah, but the state of it.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, that's very nice.
I think these are some of the options. Like, hang on. I think within reason, you might have to paint them. You can make all 4 of these variants. Like this one's got the cannon on the shoulder and shit like that. The extra little bits on the shoulder. You can do all this shit with it. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be something I'll get around to eventually.
What's this front reminding me of? Is it War for Cybertron, the game? Or something?
What's that? Sorry.
What?
What's reminding you of that?
The chest on it. The Gundam chest. Gundam.
No, it is. It is a Gundam. It is literally.
Yeah.
A gu-
But it's just like it looks like something Primes looked like before a little bit. Like in my head, weird things remind me of weird things.
Well, this would have been the original version
it's
that
pretty
they
similar.
used, and they've just got alternate parts. So
Yeah.
it's just that.
It's just the design of the chest and the way it's painted is reminding me of. I'm pretty sure it's. No, I'm not sure what it is. It might have even been a knockoff that was painted like Primes and something.
Could have been anything.
Yeah, but it's
going to bother you till you get it now, isn't it?
It's familiar enough that I'm happy with it, though. I think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I like it. Why have I fucking seen that? I think it might have been one of those bloody mobile games they kept coming out with for.
Oh God! Right? Yeah.
They were all over the. I've never touched a mobile game, but since Snake on the Naughty-Ears. But yeah, we were bombarded with stuff on like Cybertron and TFW.
Yeah. Nice, cool. Right, and then we've just onto Instagram bollocks. So just there's apparently a clear version of some little. Is this the mainline Mirage from the Rise of the Beasts?
I don't care what it is. It's
Oh,
a clear version. I want it.
don't know what it is, but I'm gonna fuck it.
And then I'm going to eat it.
Face is a bit questionable, but yeah.
Yeah, it's ugly, but it's beautiful.
Is this the 86 one? Yeah.
Looks better from further away. Like in a smaller picture, he looked better. It's just like when you get close up to him, you can, the windows. The windows are one of
the guy with the funny eye.
This is something I was looking for before. The Earthrise, the Optimus Prime, they're doing it in more G1 proper colours and re-releasing it again for some reason. Like, fucking why?
I don't know why. So that they can blame Optimus Prime for all of the Disney Star Wars losses.
They're releasing it with mainframe and Jazz, apparently.
Yeah, the half a job mainframe. Just do it in proper mainframe colours, never mind it being half Teletran. Teletran 0.4.
Yeah, but why has it still got the fucking bridge there?
Oh, go on.
Sorry, go now.
No, well, I was just going to say, when I was up in London, I saw a Porsche that was the exact replica of Jazz. Somebody had obviously spent a lot of money on it and tricked it out completely. It looked fucking mental. The martini decals, the fucking lot.
Yeah.
Cool, right here, we've got Beaver, Prime, Bumblebee, and Ironhide. Oh, and Barricade sometimes keeps turning up, but I don't know where it lives. I know where the others live.
Well done.
Bumper's chicken.
You were telling me about who tricked out his push bike to be like a Harley or something. Was that you telling me about that?
Wasn't me.
Or some
Nothing
sort of
to do,
mobility scooter that he had?
No, not me. No.
It was somebody from Newport.
Oh, well, fucking, it must have been me then.
Yeah, get on it, Mike.
I mean, who else have you ever met from such a place?
All right.
Wasn't I,
From out the window, you know everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I don't talk to anybody, so like I'd remember if I told you something like that.
Mm.
I'm not sure what kind of mad drinks I'd been having if I did tell you that.
Yeah, it was something to do with some guy who had like a learning disability or something, but he's got a shop mobility scooter as well, and he's tricked it out like a fucking Harley, apparently.
Is that around here, is it?
Yeah, it's in Newport somewhere, I'm not sure.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to get back out there, start going for walks again, see if I can spot that fucker. Start swinging a chain around my head and challenging him. Like, pull out my dad's knife out my boot and like make him cut his tattoos off. Or something.
It's not fucking full throttle. Jesus Christ.
No.
No, you don't fuck about, does Mike?
Shut up. Fucking Sonny Badger over here. Okay. Oh, stop it, man.
It's a bit fucking He-Man, that strikes me as.
Christ. Wait, yes, pictures. Now just that one. Alright. Okie pokey. Yeah.
Ooh, the hokey cookie.
Ooh, I wasn't ready for it.
Ooh.
I wasn't ready for it.
No one's
So
ready.
has
I'm ready.
anyone gotten anything this week, Mike? There you go.
No, I've not. I've got to sort out what I have got when I got the time.
Hepatitis B.
No.
I'm joking. I
Oh,
know.
well, sir, I have to catch them all.
I did the head swap on Bumblebee without opening him, so
Oh, what's that? A hot shot or something?
yes, it's Cybertron Defense Hot Shot, the original, and it wasn't like I was just gonna look. Those boxes up there, I've got loads of heads in those. I was gonna just look for when I was happier.
That's morbid as fuck.
When I was so.
Oh, yeah, look at a box of heads over here.
Well, the special ones are in the fridge.
Exactly.
Hey.
But I think he looks better already for that. And I just need to do
Yeah,
some
it
sort of
suits him.
orangey ink wash on the yellow bit to match the colours up a bit better. So I'll work on that when he's out of the box. But fucking, I was happy with that. I was going trying to sort stuff out at long last after years of it being packed away. I found that head and it saved me having to unpack all that and look for another one. I'm happy with that for now. It pops on there, lovely. So we'll see. I'm not opening him yet. It's a Christmas present.
Fair's fair.
I'm waiting until it's a fucking Christmas tree to open it, but well, there is a tree, but it's just it looks.
It's in the garden.
Oh.
It looks like it's in the garden. I was going to say, it looks like it might as well be outside. There's fuck all on it. There's not even a tinsel on it. And now I've got to move the dining table because Plan A didn't work in her brain.
No, Plan A never fucking works.
Plan B is get Mike to rearrange the entire bloody dining room so that I can stick a tree behind a curtain so I won't fucking see it unless I'm walking past. I'm done with trying to reason with it. I'm just gonna fucking wait till I'm in the mood and go, right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I hate Plan B.
Oh, you mean the singing man?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I think this will work like that. Oh, it won't. Okay, now you got to fix it for me, motherfucker. I hate Plan B.
Well, they say you should always have them.
Well,
but yeah, Plan C is always the best. Option C.
Yeah, I've got a fucking alphabet of alternate.
And if Plan C fails, it's always Plan D.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Yeah, that
Eventually, you just start.
it works.
You get into numbers then.
Mm.
Sooner or later, you got so
Decimal.
far away from humanity that you don't need them anymore. So there is no plan. Just survive.
Well, I got me pen. I got me pen. I got me model kit. I got Boulder Crush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually
he's
quite cool.
Just funny little nugget, isn't he?
Yeah.
I've had about half a dozen Gaviscon tablets.
Oof. Got me Magnus.
What's happened to them?
I'll just take them, that's all.
Oh, you take it? I thought you said he looks like them. I thought you were about that finger, Chris. Regurgitated them all blood soaked.
Thunderstorm.
Yeah,
No.
I got the real deal.
So have I somewhere.
I've done
And
the
a
thing
KO.
with his sword so he can hold it.
Yeah.
And look,
And-
it's adorable little parrot foot. Big. Yeah, I shall be. I'll have my eye open for that one.
Parrots.
It ain't quite right, but I gotta have it.
He does feel like he's just walked straight off a comic panel.
Yeah, that's not quite right either. I always.
Mike,
What happened?
look at the comment.
What the fuck? Why? I don't know.
I think it's from when you were talking about that guy in his fucking mobility scooter.
Oh shit!
No,
Yeah.
probably.
I fucking forgot it was a mobility scooter. Shit. Oh fuck me! I saw a tricked out mobility scooter on Facebook.
Here we fucking go. Oh, is this where it was?
Yeah, and the guy he done it all up all Decepticon-y looking, and he wanted people to name it, and I called it. I suggested Cripple Trap. I got about 7 or 8 likes, I think.
Well done.
And they went on about fucking giving one a bottle of vodka and a hunting knife and making him saw off his tattoos. I didn't even mention the vodka. I mean, I'm not fucking heartless. Good Christ.
Waste of good vodka, sir.
Great observation. Well, if I ever need counselling, I know who come to, don't I?
Oh, fucking hell.
YouTube.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Okay. I hope they don't always come in threes, because if that happens again, I'm definitely going to tell the doctor. And then they'll be...
So now we need to find a nice, really angry picture of Mike and fight me cripple underneath it for a t-shirt.
Yeah, but you've got to credit Blunghole. Was it Blunghole? Yes. Yeah, there's no one else that would have been.
If Blung's health keeps getting bad, he'll be the one in the fucking mobility scooter.
Crikey Moses. Why is everybody so decrepit? I'm the one who feels like shit all the time. That's my thing. That's
Well,
why
I've been catching up with you this week, mate, I think.
it's a fucking ape in my act to come up with so many your own.
Chewing your fucking style, mate.
Yeah,
Jeez.
chewing like Tyson. Glove. Or an ear. Whatever you got.
Fight me cripple.
Fight me through. Yeah.
So people feel free to design that t-shirt, for free.
Come on, you fucking quadraspaz.
What's that from? Was that
Brass Eye, I think.
Brass
or-
Eye, that's right.
Or dated. It was Chris Morris.
Yeah, it was Chris Morris.
Oh yeah, yeah. Someone ended up brain dead and quadraspased.
That's
Brass.
right, yeah.
Wrong cop.
It's so childish. I fucking love it.
That's disturbing that you said that, actually, because that's
Disturbing.
that's from the Brass Eye special.
Oh yes.
So
Right.
to say childish, that you,
Oh
and you
yeah.
love it like
Oh,
that.
it must be a Freudian.
What's wrong with it? If I wasn't here, would you attack my set? No, why not? I don't fancy him.
No, that was fucking mad. That person.
Good. These kids in a filing cabinet.
They're safe tonight. Are yours?
Like the fucking British Empire.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fucking bag oyster. Oh.
Fucking tickled Mike now, aren't you? Get out.
Fucking hell. Oh, it's good to have a clear out now and then. Sorry. I could gather giggles and you're fucking done for, aren't you?
Okay.
Anyway, am I the only person taking this seriously?
Yeah, probably.
I got.
Are you mate?
Oh, right, I showed you what I got. Oh, it's Christmas, everyone. Hooray.
We got another one before then. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know, but. Well, like buses, really.
I was going to say, what's the name of the fucking caretaker guy from the British Empire now? It's stuck. I'm
Colin!
trying to work. Colin, shit. With all his boils and shit.
Yeah, it's I think it's Colin, isn't it?
Poultice. Yes, it's Colin. I watched it quite recently, quite a few episodes. Yes, it's Colin. Fucking great.
Nasty motherfucker that was.
It's really worth watching again. It's held up really well.
Has it?
Yeah, honestly.
Thing is, it was probably ahead of its time a little bit, I expect.
I'd say that's why it's
because that's where we are now. Really, we're living in the British Empire, mate.
That's no way that.
That's no way to live.
Jesus. We're living in the Dilbert Empire at the moment. That motherfucker's got to go. Was it 3 million signatures then? Right, who's going to replace him, for God's sake? Anyone.
Well,
the surviving Chuckle brother. Huh? What?
Yeah, I said exactly. It could be, they could have
sorry,
anybody.
I thought you asked something.
No.
I just caught the end and it sounded like a upturning question.
Yeah, Australian
questioning thing. Yeah.
We've still got a surviving Chuckle brother, haven't we? We could put them in charge.
Why? Yeah, there's two surviving Chuckle brothers, but the other one wasn't actually one of the Chuckle brothers. They were 3 brothers, but only 2 of them were the Chuckle brothers. So they're still 2.
What was his last name?
Grumpy bastard.
Anyway, I don't think either of them are in the running for Prime Minister.
No, they're probably not going to get elected, are they? Really?
Well, fucking at this point, Mr. Bean could get elected. He's run before. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Even at the bagging of Bruce Dickinson.
What happened to the Stark Raving Loony party and shit? I was thinking that the other day. You know, when they
They're
used to
still
have like.
about. They've
Monster Raving Loony.
They actually won a
There you
council
go.
down in
Screaming
Cornwall,
Lord.
I think it was. So
Yeah,
they're
there's a
actually
place in
in
Mad
charge now.
Parties, but no one's ever. They're not going to win. I think you
We
should
need
just
to better. Go on.
just find anyone who's willing to do it and transplant him. Don't have an election. Just pull that motherfucker out of there and just put whatever asshole you find there, and they're gonna do a better job.
Get
Was
someone
that
who's
guy
like.
wearing a boot for a head? He was wearing a welly boot on his head. Remember him?
I'm sorry to say, well, I mean, unless you mean the guy who used to eat out of the wheelie bins in Duckpool Road, no.
No, not him. But no, there was a politician, wasn't there? It was one of these like monster raving loony type.
Was it that guy who was in Guns N' Roses?
Oh, Buckethead, you mean?
Anyone with anything weird on their head is in. In my mind, I mean, no, I don't remember any. I probably didn't have much of an eye on novelty politics at the time.
I'll have a look and see if I can find him a minute.
Excellent. Well,
Please,
we'll
they
be
can
on
get-
that looks. Don't keep us
They
waiting
can
too long because we need to breathe.
They could keep someone. They could get someone who's just run like a moderately successful Aldi or something, and go right now. You're prime minister. Fix the country. They probably do a better fucking job.
Well, that's what I'm
Oh,
on
this is it. It was in America, not here. It doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. There's no such place.
He was known as Vermin Love Supreme.
Was he in Gua?
He kind of looks like he might have been.
Vermin Love Supreme.
I wonder what his
I'll
stage
stick a
name
picture
was.
of him in the fucking chat on Facebook.
Do you mean Vermin or Vernon?
Vermin.
So
Vermin.
he loved vermin, or
Rat fucker.
yeah. Sounds like a dangerous enterprise.
Ooh.
Here he is. Anyway, I'm putting him in the group chat on Facebook.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's
He
ammo
kind
for
of
me.
looks like Uncle Albert with a boot on his.
He looks like Uncle Albert crossed with fucking Papa Smurf.
Well, the Uncle Albert
Yeah.
would have worn a boot on his head because during the war,
During the war.
it was used as a
That's a-
buoyancy
that's a
aid.
look
When
at
the
her,
boat
I'll
got
say
blown
that.
up, you see. I was on a lot of ships that happened to sink. And, you know, putting a welly boot on your head would keep you afloat. Of course,
Oh,
You-
no,
you-
we'll be over here. That
your
way.
mouth and nose were below water level, but you know, you just had to sort of
You got to
doggy.
deal with that.
You got to tread water.
Was it something like he's never been on a boat that didn't sink, Uncle Albert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because kept fucking
Yeah.
swimming up, didn't he? Whatever it might have been. The Chinese fire drill. What's the matter with him?
I was thinking this is something completely inappropriate that we were going to get fucked for. So I
Who's gonna fuck us?
fucking eBay, YouTube, fucking I
eBay?
don't know.
What have you
Yeah, I
done
don't know why I
with
said
eBay?
eBay.
Freudian slip. What have you and eBay been arguing about?
I haven't, to be honest with you.
Really?
I haven't got any fucking money to spend on eBay. What the fuck would I know about eBay?
You got many problems, has it?
That.
Fucking asshole.
No, fucking saving up because we're planning to move.
I happen to know you just bought something rather massive.
Was it bee poisoning?
Yes. Yes. Some of that contaminated penny that's out there.
Massive bee poisoning.
No, I found some gone off penny. They said that couldn't happen. Fucking looks like it's gone off anyway. Apparently you can just give it a stir and it'll be alright.
Oh, fucking no, thank you.
I'm pretty sure it came with the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't say
Christ.
fairer than that.
Yeah, they reckon honey never ever goes off.
Well, it's mostly pure sugar, isn't it? So it's
Well, it's fructose. And like bee secretions, presumably.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah.
Essentially bee vomit, yeah.
Because, like, yuck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I love honey, and it's really good for you. But when
does it put you off?
once you've thought about it, you can't erase that thought, can you?
Well,
That's
think
right.
about the dirty fucker that first milked a cow.
Well, it's not even about that. Like, that might have been desperation, but whoever left the glass of milk on the windowsill for 3 weeks and then found it and said, that'll be nice on a cracker. What the fuck was that guy thinking? Who's the first guy who saw something drop out of a chicken's asshole and thought, I'll fry that up now with some bacon? That's baffling. It must have happened by accident. Like an egg fell in a fire somehow.
No, there's a plan, mate. There's a plan.
I think that, yes, there's something to the theory that order is just chaos repeating until it forms a pattern. And we're trying to grab hold of that, and the rest is just fucking chaos repeating until a pattern is formed.
Yeah.
And then we try and fit all these patterns together, and you get more chaos, which creates more patterns. And
that is chaos.
Yeah. Did I mention that word? Because I was thinking that.
Sorry, I was trying to remember the name of Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. Sorry, carry on.
Excellent. Well, I'm trying to remember ever hearing that name, and I have seen Jurassic Park. That's the one with the big monkey in it. No, wait. Oh, no, the dinosaurs and that.
People instantly go to about
just because Samuel L. Jackson was in the first one doesn't mean you should call him the big monkey.
Was he in it? I didn't know that.
He was.
I had no idea he was in it, and I'm not sure. Like your tongue, young man.
No, he was. He was in the very first one. He was the computer tech. The one that the fat guy screwed over the computers. He was trying to fix it.
I saw a young him in something the other day. He only had a bit part. He was a very young him. I don't know. I thought that once I start talking about it, it'll probably come back to me, but no, it didn't. Give me about 7 minutes and it probably will.
He was in Goodfellas, wasn't he? Very briefly.
He was very briefly, yes. That would have been a very young him as well, wouldn't it? Well, not very young. No, he was in it, but no, I'm talking younger than that, more like a teenager.
Oh,
now I'm tempted to IMDb this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I've never,
I'm not absolutely.
I've not followed his career that closely, to be honest.
I'm trying to remember what films I've watched. Well, I don't watch films. I like reactions going. I leave YouTube on autoplay as I'm dithering about. And it knows I like. For a while, I liked film reactions, and I think it's made the Tarantino link with Sam Jackson. And it's just spitting out anything that might have him in the credits or something. But fucking cannot remember. Not a film I'm familiar with. So.
Fucking Seal. Come on. I like Samuel L. Jackson. He's played a hell of a range of roles over the years.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's a brilliant. Yeah, he's so entertaining, man. He's fantastic. Have you seen The Long Kiss Goodnight? I think it is.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking awesome in that. He's brilliant. Look.
Yeah, he's the best thing about it.
That's fantastic.
Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, he does. He actually makes it worth watching, doesn't he? But
was it Gina Davis? Was it Gina Davis?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But, like, she irritates me. I don't know why. because I love the fly. I love
She's
that
got a
film.
weird mouth. She's got
She
a
has.
weird mouth.
Well, weird.
Hmm.
But
She always looks slightly like, ugh.
I think apart from that, she's kind of hot.
Yeah.
That's
But well, it looks like actually it's something you said, Pete. I wrote it down.
Oh.
She looks like a sock that's been in a car accident. These are your words, not mine.
Yes, I remember saying it.
Well, at least it's there for posterity because the neck don't forget.
Yeah.
Goodfellas, Stax Edwards.
Yeah. But how old would Sam have been then? Right. Because this
Well, it was 1990.
Yeah, so he was, I mean, Pulp Fiction was 95, so it's filmed in 94 again. Or 93, 94, 95. He wouldn't have, not that much different then, but no, he looked real young in this other thing. This probably wasn't him.
He's 1948, he was born.
Wow. It's 2 years after my dad.
So as a teenager then, he would have been around in the 60s.
Well, the earliest thing I found him in was in 1972.
What is it?
Together for Days.
I guess
Apparently he was Stan.
Hmm.
See, I always wondered why that guy in Starship Troopers looked so much like Gary Busey, and it turns out it's his son. So it could be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. What the fuck is his son called? Shit.
Something Busey, I think. I'm not sure.
Jake Boozy it is.
Jake.
Yes, there you go.
I don't know why that information was in my head.
I thought it was dreadful in that when he got the knife thrown through his hand because he was the violinist, wasn't he? I know they got that machine, but oh, what a cruel thing. A Tarantino level of, yeah, there's an extra level there if you spot it. There's an extra anxiety that goes through a musician when their hand gets injured.
That's why a lot of them have got their hands insured, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And so have like sports people and that as well.
Yeah.
Remember when Iggy Pop was doing those insurance adverts?
No.
Oh, there are quite a few of them. He was golfing on one of them. He loves golfing. So he should know better than anybody else that I won't mention and I can't even remember the name of the company he was doing these TV adverts for. Refuses to insure musicians because they're too much of a risk. But Iggy Pop's making adverts for. He probably didn't even know.
Probably.
Sorry, irony. Right? Oh yeah, I dug this out. Robert.
Hey.
The Wreck-Ass hammer and some, I don't know, I just stuck some things on a stick and put it in his other one. I was thinking I'll paint these masked silver to make it look more like the cartoon, but like I'm not too sure about those heads. But these bits are molded to look like he did in the comic book, not the cartoon. The comic. The G1 comic, they molded to look like the heads that they had in that. So, like, a bit of silver on there. But then I'd have to paint the faces black to make it work. But it can work. I'll work something out. I promise I will.
Alright.
Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Don't panic.
Did you hear the one about the constipated mathematician?
Yes.
I'm just getting it. It is the season for cracker jokes, isn't it? I usually come up with at least one new cracker joke every year. I haven't so far this year, but I've been having a very stressful time with Christmas. I keep realising, shit, it's Christmas time. Fuck. It's Michelle's birthday in like 6 days, and I still haven't done
shit.
it. I know. I'm getting fucked so raw and hard by the building society that I don't know. I'm terrified to check my bank balance. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Are they still giving you shit?
Yeah, they're really fucking me about.
Well, of course they
Fuck's
are. They'll give you shit for the
sake.
rest of your life, probably.
All I'm trying to do is close their fucking account, and oh my god, they're vultures. I tell you what, after all this is done, I will never ever deal with that building society again. I'm closing my own account.
Who is it?
Monmouth Shirt Building Society. I won't say it too loud because, of course, I don't want to like get done for disparagement or anything like that. But I'll just say it one more time. But for the purposes of this repeat, I will refer to them as the Monmouthshire Building Society. The Monmouthshire Milding Society. Not the Monmouthshire Building Society. Not them. Just someone who sounds like them. Definitely them. What a bunch of fuck around, lame ass, tosspot, time wasting cunts.
Oh,
I just
somebody
don't
who
think
works in
they-
them, you put one.
What about incompetent as well, right? I told you last time that what happened when we went there, and they said you got to come back with this, that, and the other. So we did, and they said, "Oh, we haven't got enough people yet to deal with you at the moment."
Well,
Right,
why
what's
the
what
fuck
I
not?
I understaffed or something. So
You
something.
just said, where is every cunt?
So I just bit the bullet and said, "We'll go to the branch in town." The big one, and straight away we met this guy who worked like RoboCop, but he actually turned out to be really helpful. And we'd taken everything we needed to take, and he fucking got photocopies of it all and everything, and we were in there ages. Right? And he said, "Well, we'll write to you towards the end of next week, but we're short-staffed, so it might take a little bit longer than that, but it'll probably be around the end of next week."
Oh, at least he behaved himself, eh?
Meaning like yesterday.
Mm.
So, right? So Tuesday, I get a letter from him, and I think, fuck, that means something's gone wrong, then, doesn't it? Oh, that's very timely, very early. No, something's gone wrong. Thank you for showing us your passport, but we can't use it as a form of ID because it's not signed. And now I didn't know you had to sign a passport. And if you do, why can't you just nick someone's passport? If I'm going to do enough job of putting my own face on the passport I stole, it doesn't matter what I fucking sign on it, does it? But as long as it's signed. Why didn't the motherfucker who was there tell me it needed to be signed before he photocopied it? Right? And on this letter, the audacity and the total lack of logic. This is what they do. They fill you with so many questions, you don't bother answering any of them because they all cross over each other and destroy any sense of logic you might have. They said, we can pay any fucking bills, any urgent bills that you may have. We can't authorise like closing the account and transferring any money, but we can pay any urgent bills. Well, you can do that without my signature. So what's the fucking point? And then I thought, well, we got to come back in. Phoned them up, and they said, "Oh no, we just need to see an image of your passport signed. We don't need to actually see it in person because we've already seen it." Fucking, what is going on? So now I'm just sat here waiting for another fucking letter, going fucking steaming purple crazy. It's Christmas. It's her birthday first, then it's Christmas, and I'm gonna pop the piss in, yeah.
It's like when I was dealing with HSBC because I had to move my account from them. I
It's
rang
no
her,
logic,
started
mate.
talking to them,
It makes no sense.
and she said, "Oh, I won't write any of this down. I'll only lose it." So I thought, "Oh well, fuck you then."
Well, I think that's about as much honesty as you can expect from the fucking pitheads. What is the fucking...
So I closed my account that very day.
Yeah, well, yeah. I closed my account, but I've got to fucking. Excuse me. I got to find a book I haven't seen for about 20 years first, so I can prove that it's mine. But I don't know. Is it signed? You know, what a bunch of absolute wankers.
So, can you not just whip out a bio there and then sign it, or is there going to be some official bullshit?
But they weren't there, and I wasn't there. There was a letter. There was a letter telling me they can't accept the passport. I'd been in there a few days ago to show them in person, and they photocopied, and they didn't tell me needed to be signed. Why have you got to sign a fucking passport?
After photocopying it. That's fucking lax, mate.
I'm pretty sure I've been out of the country without fucking signing mine.
I don't think...
I don't know.
I don't think they understand exactly what I am, because I control myself very fucking well. But, my God, they have had me so bloody close to going to jail, at least. Because you can't get away with even bloody swearing at somebody these days.
No.
It's a fucking hate crime or something. Just like, fuck you, you scumbaggers. That's fucking...
I think you had more than. I think you've had more than enough provocation to get a bit now.
They always start with, "Oh, sorry to hear about your loss." Right, let's start fucking you around again, man. It makes you want your own punch bag, right? Being treated like one. Vultures circling, ready to pick your fucking bones. Anyway. That's why I haven't really bought anything lately.
Understandable.
Probably.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fucking sparse Christmas, but I'm not in the mood anyway.
Well, at least you can take the Batsy thing out of your wish list. It doesn't seem like it's worth going.
No, I was looking at that. It sure doesn't. I'm sure the atmosphere would be enjoyable for a bit. 6 seconds.
Well, no, I think if you went with a load of people and they're all excited, it'd be very interesting to be there.
No,
but after
fucking pissed to bits.
Yeah, after 6 months to a year, and it's just people randomly walking in there going, "This is shit," and walking out again.
It looks like shit. They haven't actually got anything in there, have they?
No,
they got like Transformers related stuff, but not Transformers.
I think they've got some of the Transformers 1 stuff and a little bit of Legacy, but they're like at the back, hidden in like a corner.
But
it's
like everywhere's got that.
It's fucking Funko Pops and T-shirts and fucking badges and fucking those expensive RoboSend bullshit. There's fuck all in there.
It looks like there's it's like comic, like graphic novel,
comics and shit. Yeah.
Collection book things and stuff, and there's some stuff that I didn't know what it was, but it looks kind of like books or maybe like DVDs, and then I thought they're not going to have DVDs nowadays. So I don't fucking know. There's some stuff I'd have a look at if I was in there, but I'm not going to London just to fucking see what.
No, fuck that.
No, that sounds a bit crap.
Yeah, it looks it. And if you've got to go to Battersea fucking power station and hang around with the
exactly, it's very specific, isn't it?
Well, there's a bit of that though with Optimus Prime, a giant Optimus Prime leering over Battersea power station, and that on a T-shirt would be poster would be nice.
Well, Collector75 put something on Instagram, I think it was. Apparently, he's like half an hour away by train, so he went there with his son. And he's like, filmed around, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but doesn't look like there's actually a lot of Transformers in the Transformers shop. He goes, yeah, it's a bit shit about that, but I got a couple of comics. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, well, I went to a place in Cardiff named Splot. Yes, Splot.
Splot, yeah.
Where they have a market where they sell all kinds of tit-tat on Sundays. And I got more comics than Graham got. in Battersea.
Mm.
I am
Not
one anyway.
surprised.
So I just fucking. The guy said, "Look, I just want rid of these. I'm signing for a mate. There were hundreds of them, mostly Transformers." And he said, "I'll sell you the entire lot for 30 quid if you just get them out of my way." So fucking several trips to the car. Fucking sold them all on eBay, like fucking about triple the money we spent on them. I think.
Nice.
And I've still got a massive stack left of ones that I wanted to keep. Yeah, you can. If you're a bit of a David Dickinson, you can. I still like that, but I'm not going to Battersea for the sake of that.
But no, it's just that whole shop just seems a bit of a waste of fucking time. Like, if all these Funkos and badges and shit were just placeholders until they got new stock in, fair enough. But I'm not convinced they are.
No, so they rigged the shop out for it by the sound of it.
It bodes ill for distribution, which is rotten anyway. Always was, but now it's worse than it's ever been now. And if they can't even fill their official one in the world shop with something fucking interesting, then God help Tesco.
I'm not being funny. I couldn't give a flying.
Really?
Like I say, I'm not being funny, but I couldn't give a flying fuck about RoboSend stuff. I don't know if anyone else can. I don't give a shit about these blokey things. Maybe a bit of fun to have. If you had one, you would give and dick around with it. Fine.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
Like, I get there are people who are into those things, and they look really cool for those people. They're quite.
They shouldn't be taking up. Yeah, but they shouldn't be taking up the space for actual Transformers.
No.
You know?
No, that's right. It's all very disappointing, and it's not looking very positive. Maybe Blung's right. We should get 3D printers. Because third parties are right as well.
There's one in the wish list. I don't know what the fuck I'd do with it, but there's one in the wish list. I don't even know if that's a good one. I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
Fuck, I meant to have a look at your wish list. I just forgot where I looked at it. Is it Facebook or on YouTube?
It's Amazon, but the links are fucking everywhere. So
yeah, the link. Where did I look at the link? Was it on YouTube? Probably.
It's definitely on YouTube. It's on the.
I'll look at it on there. I'll get back to you on that question you asked me on the other one.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
If you still want advice on that.
Well, I can adjust the priority kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sort of like.
It'd be nice to know the price range.
I haven't got a clue, and I don't want to ask because it's rude. So I don't know.
Ah, right. Well, I'll just have a look at it, and you ask what would I get. So I'll choose from that. I don't know why you want my bloody opinion. I don't know what you're into. Weird kinky stuff going by what you've been talking about tonight.
Well, everyone needs.
No, I don't want to know. Don't elaborate. Honestly, it's your business, and it's best kept that way.
When a man loves a camel.
Sure. Now I know what they keep in their humps. Fuck.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. We ran out of steam.
There's irony in it. You humped a camel.
That reminds me of a fantastic.
You got to do that before the camel humps you. Oh fuck me! I was looking for this. Hello, windmills.
What was that?
I don't know. I spent about 10 minutes looking for this earlier, and I just realised it's got a piece of paper over it, and I'm just using it as a desk. I found it. I was wondering if it would go behind this and make it more visible. Anyway, carry on amongst yourselves. I'm thinking aloud.
Yeah, what is it, Mike?
It's just a black notepad that I thought this thing might show it better against. But I'm desperate for some Christmas around here. No.
That's better.
We're on to a loser. Oh my.
I've got a Christmas tree over there, but the lights aren't fucking making any difference at all. So,
see, we'll look back on this in our dotage, and we'll go, "Oh, we could have made it a bit more Christmassy."
Why would
Well,
we
we got
think-
Don't feel
we got another one on the 21st, so we can be Christmassy with that one.
There's a big old Christmas tree in town, and all the lights on it are blue.
There's a big fucker right out there. My town's local Christmas tree is like right fucking there, outside across the road.
It's all blue.
No.
No, it's fucking yellow.
Oh god, I hate monotone Christmas trees. It's meant to be bolder colours. It's meant to look tacky. It's just magical. It's meant to look like a box of Quality Street used to.
Yeah, they ruined that, didn't they?
Oh god, didn't they?
Yeah.
They ruin everything.
That's-
It's what they do.
yeah. See what I can do. Yeah.
You got to find your little pockets of traditional joy where you spot them and appreciate them for that. Oh,
Uh-huh.
goodwill to all men. Hey, at least the aliens haven't invaded yet. And we didn't get blown away on a fucking tornado or something. Just yet.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Being an absolute tit by the looks of it.
Well, because your name is in the way, it looks like you're loading a gun.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not.
It doesn't sound like you are. Oh, it's all.
I was trying to get my phone set up as a camera. Ah, there we go. Aha. Right. There we go. Right. I knew. There we go. Right. If we can. I need to turn this fucker around. Turn it around. Ah, fuck it. Christmas tree.
Oh. Looks like it's in a fucking trolley park.
Ah, there you go.
Looks like it's in a trolley park a bit. Oh. That's right.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do I do now?
Don't know.
I'll have to bugger off soon anyway. It's been 2 hours. Oh, she comes. There he is.
What the hell happened? Was that anything happened to anyone else? Was that me?
No.
Just you, mate.
No, that was all you, man.
Maybe the joy of Christmas just destroyed you from the camera.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. I think it may be because Twincast and Soundwave are so close together, they're interfering with each other. Well, no, I'm just looking at things that are plugged in now and thinking, was it you? Was it you? How would I?
It could be you.
It's probably the fucking wind. Like, our signal's been shit up here for ever.
Yeah.
Like, recently, like, Virgin were having fucking... I mean, other useless internet providers are available. Anyway, someone was having issues the other week, and I thought it was me.
Oh,
Shit's up here, and it's blowing a goddamn gale out. It's not too bad. I thought it's quite unpleasant, actually.
fucking! I went out this afternoon, popped to the shop, and it fucking stank of the sea. Like it was a full-on, like what, straight off the sea, full-on storm. You know what I mean? Like salt water. It was bloody awful.
Yeah, I know. Like, it smells like rotten fish or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, it's so like rotten fish mixed with, I don't know,
It's like
inside
seaweed.
a vacuum cleaner. And we had when, like, my grandmother used to, like, whenever we went to the seaside, she'd like take a great big lungful of that smell the moment she got out of the car and go, take a deep breath, Michael, the smell of ozone. I did of the ozone layer. And I thought, is that what it fucking smells like? Let's put morals in it.
Let's go all American and shoot the fucker.
I was looking forward to having a fucking ice cream with a flake in it when we got here. I don't really feel like I have to smell it. Yeah. Fuck your candy floss. That's absorbent.
There's nothing worse.
What, than candy floss?
No, like if you got something in the fridge and there's like maybe a lettuce or something you forgot about, it starts going.
Oh,
off,
don't.
And all your food tastes.
Yeah, I've got a tuna steak I forgot about.
Fuck.
I know. We only found out today, and I haven't dealt with it yet. Then it's contaminating everything else in the fridge.
Yeah, that'll contaminate the fucking world now.
Well, do you know I'm on the point of dragging this fridge upstairs just to throw it out of an upstairs window? Unfortunately, it's like one of those fucking floor-to-ceiling ones that's got a freezer attached to it. I want them both out the window, but they're bigger than the window.
Fucking heavy.
I say them both. It's one piece. What am I going to do? How did they get it in here? It wasn't here when we arrived. I can't see how it could fit either because the angles are so wrong. There's this weird little double corner. It doesn't make sense. There must have been mad people. There must have been like ogres or something. Ogres in my house and I was asleep.
The many angled ones.
And now I've got to throw their crap fridge freezer out for them. I think I've gone off topic again, haven't I? We just
someone else to chuck it out, man. Get someone else to chuck it out.
That's an interesting idea. Who?
Any cunt. Just go, stick this on your trailer, mate. There are people around that'll do that.
Scrap metal.
No. Rid of it, won't they? They're not going to come in my house and fucking carry it out through all the weird angles.
Of course they are.
Oh, they're not.
They'll want a couple of quid.
No. We've still got them ones who go around with a they got a loud healer thing. And they go, early old iron.
Yeah, we got them.
Oh, God. You can hardly... It took me like about 8 months to be able to tell what the fuck the cunt was saying. He's saying any old iron, but he's so bored of saying it, he's not saying any old iron.
Bongy, 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 bongy.
Yeah, Bobby Dinky Donk. He's done that one. That must be something in the community as well. Yeah, fucking.
Something in the community. I'm certain that it is.
I actually meant that. It must be in the scrappy community. Yeah? It must mean something. All it means to me is that fucking asshole's back.
Tinky, tinky, blinky, blinky. Fucking hell.
What on earth happened then? Where's the snuddy gone? I got my snuddy. I'm using it as a shelf for the room. I thought I'd need it.
Using it as a shelf?
Well, I mean, that I put something on top of it.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm using it as a shelf.
Essentially.
Not for long. It's not like a permanent installation. I mean, it'd be difficult to adjust to life like that, to be honest. You know, glasses just reminded me of somebody, but it was a really brief flash of absolute familiarity with somebody else who wore exactly the same type of frames.
Which one of us?
Oh yeah, it was him. It was him too. Shit. No, I can't remember. I do. Dame Edna Everage.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Timmy Mallet.
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen him live at a nightclub.
Why?
Wow,
They got him in. They got him in to like host the like a night.
Yeah, why? Brilliant question. Fucking why?
The thing is, it's a brilliant question, but there's no real answer to it, is there?
No. Probably not on purpose.
Why would anybody cart that fucker about?
It was probably not the reason they were there. It was probably... Should we let Chris finish?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Nah, it's all right.
Well, you know, but kind of by refusing, you did finish. There was no real win there, was there? Not for you.
It doesn't have to be.
I'm used to it.
There's no way to win.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we all used to be something. I could have been a contender.
If you took Ender off, that is what I am.
What do you wait till I'd already swallowed that? Fucking hell.
I didn't think you were going to be that impressed by it, to be honest with you, but all right, okay.
I wasn't impressed. The fucking get too big for your boots, mate. It was
a laugh of contempt.
It was a shock. It was a shocker if you're virgin, mate.
Oh.
Other internet providers are available.
More exciting live streams are probably
and
also
more reliable, I expect, as well.
But remember, Blunkhole, every Thursday or Wednesday or whenever it is. And
well, it's about 1:45. So it's about midnight 45 BST.
I tried to catch it the other week, actually, Blung, and it was all fucked up. I went on there, and it was just had the circle, you know, that goes round. But,
oh, that happens now and then. You just gotta wait that out, man. Well, it just happened.
I gave it 5 minutes, and
all three of you started doing that, but apparently it was only me. It was actually happening to.
Right.
Weird. We live in a strange and magical ancient kingdom, Pete. There is strange
void of
energy.
any fucking multifariousness.
Arthur Macken knew it. There are things in the hill. You'd think if any of that shit was true about like an ancient race living under the earth, some of the old coal miners around here might have found something. They were at it for a while, weren't they? They went pretty deep. Remember when you were a kid and you were told there was a magical kingdom underneath the seabed?
No.
No, it's just me then. Okay. The more I talk to people, the more I find out that I had a rather unique childhood. The first person to say I had an unusual upbringing was actually the head of psychology for this district. But she turned out to be a real fucking asshole. And every doctor I ever mentioned it to just gave me this knowing nod, with a little smirk on their face. And her name is... Well, I can't tell you her name.
No.
The head of psychology. What do you mean by that?
I meant psychiatry. Mental illness and like psychiatry and psychology commander. She's a professor.
Oh, like a psychiatrist, you saw.
Yeah, but she's the head of any like head person you see in this county She's
right. She's like the head one. Okay.
Yeah, I've met her twice, and she's a fucking total twat. She put me on pregabalin, for Christ's sake.
Ooh.
Totally dismissive. What I actually had was fucking Asperger's. So, yeah, well done. That's not a diversity hire at all, is it?
Fucking
I think
hell.
she's gone now, anyway.
Sounds like she needs to fucking behave by the
Oh,
sound
she
of it.
had an absolute litany of complaints about her that I only found out about because of Michelle's kind of deep. Well, she's deep in the
Yeah, Michelle's just in, isn't she,
infrastructure.
basically?
Whatever, anyway. Something to talk about, isn't it?
Mm. Guess you're
Now-
off your house in the morning.
I got a helicopter. That's new.
You.
Michelle saw a
Wow.
Matchbox helicopter in the shop and thought, fuck it, I'm going to buy it. I like a helicopter. The rotors aren't very good. Well,
No, I don't think it's taking off.
the packaging was... Hang on, that went the opposite way to the way I flicked it. It's best it's ever worked. Anyway, fuck. I don't like that. I do like a helicopter. And
Hmm.
it came with this like fold-out bag that's got this amazing. Well, it's got like a helipad with a runway on it on one side. Why a helicopter needs a runway is anybody's guess. But on the other side, it's like this amazing city scene from above that you can put your helicopter on and look down. So I just stuck it to the wall over there. And the backing card.
Yeah.
It was made out of such nice material. I cut it up with some scissors and made myself a coaster out of it. So,
Yeah.
talk about getting maximum value out of a fucking impulse buy for about £1, while you queue it up.
Recycling be fucked. There you go, mate.
Yeah. Brilliant. We're fucking maximising profits that you've already spent.
Resources.
Or that someone else spent for you. I gotta get my head around. Nah, I'll never have any money to get my head around. Who gives a fuck? Corrupts people, anyway. So I keep telling myself.
Everything corrupts everybody all the time.
Well, I see it. If I ever got rich, it's not going to get rid of my fucking agoraphobia, social phobia, any of that. So, like, I'll have fuck all to do with it anyway. So
It would probably facilitate it.
I reckon so. Yeah, sounds like an anxiety. I always said like the fame and fortune sounds like a fucking goddamn nightmare because I really used to think about it. Isn't that something to aspire to? And I started thinking, well, that aspect of it isn't, and that one either. And, no, you'd never be able to relax, would you? You'd have so many like people harassing you all the time because of investments you have to make, and like people relying on you and employees and food. You'd never get your head down. You're jetting all over the place. Fucking, I don't need that kind of life, mate. I just want to chill.
No, just having
Pretty much
fun.
my wild years, I think. I haven't got that kind of energy. Maybe jet setting and fucking worrying about, oh, you lost a shitload here. That'd be on my fucking head forever. These people just shrug it off. And everybody's into you for a bit of it, and you can't keep a secret or anything. It's nightmare life. Yeah. But at the same time, you want enough, don't you? You want enough.
That's all you want, isn't it?
Man, life's a balancing act. I've always said that. I'm a very middle sort of person. Always have been. Because the middle is the only place you find balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stay in the middle. And mix your booze with fruit so you get some semblance of a vitamin. It's not sangria. Right, I was going to tell you what's in it. Oh.
Yeah. Well, we
Right,
got that, man.
There's some maraschino cherries and some, half a peach. And then you let that sit in vodka for as long as you like, really. I left it a few hours. Stick some holes in it with a fork or something like that. Mash it all up, get it all to get to know each other, right? And then some Angostura bitters and some of the syrup from the cherries and the peaches. These ones were in amaretto, but you can barely taste it. They might as well have stuck it up their ass. Yeah, I think it's just like something we could put on the label. Let's just put a little fucking pipette of that in there. There's really no trace of it. Drop of citrus if you like, lemon juice or lemonade, and yeah, give it a good old stir. And I was putting a drop of sauterne in it for the grape flavour, but you don't have to. It's about getting the balance right though, because the one I made earlier, Michelle had a sip, and she said it tastes like Christmas, and I kind of agreed. But this one. Actually, since it's been sat there for a few hours, it does actually taste a bit like Christmas. That's what I'm saying. It needs time to get to know each other. But now it needs... And I think it'd be better as a gin drink than a vodka drink.
Right.
I'll try that next.
It probably would, actually, because then you've got the juniper of the gin, isn't you?
It brings it a little close to being a Negroni, but it's still not because there's no orange in it. So. I don't know. I'm still experimenting. That's what I'm saying. That like the kitchen shit is like relaxing me lately. Experimenting with ingredients and flavors and that. And yeah, I'll come up with something. It's pretty good, but I reckon I'm going to try it with gin instead of vodka.
Yeah.
Or maybe both.
Quite sharp, isn't it?
I'm still a fucking header for booze, so it's like whatever.
Vodka's quite sharp, though, isn't it? So I'd imagine gin would probably go better with it.
What do you mean sharp?
How do I word this?
It doesn't even freeze. You can't make vodka sharp.
No, I mean, like the taste. It's very much a "Hi, I'm vodka. I'm here" kind of thing. It's very.
It's like fucking hand sanitizer. It's just a horrible chemical thing. Vodka's not meant for. Well, I mean, you do shots of it. Yeah, sure. That's when it's for straight. But basically, it's meant to at least have a slice of lemon in it or something to give it a bit of flavour. But then again, there are stages you get to where you don't give a fuck. You can just neck the stuff.
Yeah.
And that absolute vodka, is it Finnish? I think it is.
Finnish, Swedish, something like that.
Wow, you can drink that like water.
I know.
It's so smooth. How did that happen?
I don't know. I think it's the Swedish way, man.
But when the pigs sneak up, they can still smell it on you.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with the way you're behaving.
No.
Shit, what happened then? Oh, fuck me. I almost blew up the goddamn bullet. Help me. Somebody help me. I sounded like a Beatles song. Help! You know, no.
I always liked Stolichnaya vodka. That was nice.
Stolichnaya.
Stolichnaya, then.
Yes. Proper Russian one, isn't it?
A nice oily consistency to it.
It was that was Duff McKagan's favourite when he was a
I remember you saying about it.
2 bottle a day guy. Well,
oh.
Yeah, his pancreas burst when he was 30.
Fucking hell!
You didn't know that?
I didn't know it burst. I know he had pancreatitis, didn't he?
No, he had exploded and he was paralysed. And if he had a mate coming around the next day, and he knew he'd be too hungover to wake up to the doorbell, so he left the front door unlocked. And if he hadn't done that, he'd be dead because his mate found him completely paralysed in bed because his pancreas had burst and his whole body just couldn't move.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
And in hospital, he was begging to be killed. They removed about 18 foot of intestine. He had third-degree burns all throughout his insides, and he was begging to be killed. Just let me die. But yeah, the fucking fight back. I've read it. Well, he's written 2 books, but and yeah, I've read them loads of times, and it's amazing. Like when I feel like shit, like that really inspires me. The fucking comeback he made. Because the thing is, he was having panic attacks all the time, but there wasn't really a name for it, and he didn't know what was going on. And the band took off so quick that he had to go on tour, and to deal with his nerves, he was drinking shitloads. But that was making him so hungover that he couldn't go on stage and play. He was shaking too much, and he was too drowsy, so he was hitting cocaine. And the more cocaine he took, the more he drank, and the more he drank, the more coke he had to take. And he had unlimited funds, and it just got worse and worse and worse until his fucking pancreas blew up. So, it's stories like that that have always stopped me from ever going down that path. I know I like a drink, and I love alcohol, I love tobacco, but I don't even fucking take paracetamol, you know? I'm fortunate enough to not have to, I know, but I don't judge anyone by anything they need to fucking do to, like Jordan Peterson said, like, whatever you think of him, anything that makes your life more livable is worth grabbing at with both hands.
Yeah.
But I'm fortunate enough, even though I'm riddled with anxiety the whole time, and I get this horrible, everyone's got their cross to bear. I do feel fortunate I can stick to alcohol and tobacco, and the occasional bit of diazepam, but only when prescribed. I haven't even had an antibiotic in about 10 years. So, you got to count your lucky stars, really.
You have, of course you have, mate. Necessary.
Yeah, I'm still getting some real messes, and not all of them are still with us. So,
Yeah.
Well, about this time of night on most of these streams, you can count on me for a bit of a cheer up. Okay. No, my point is that you can survive.
Yes. Which is positive. That is the most positive thing.
Yeah, sure.
And you fucking well as well. Be a fighter, not a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Be a duff.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it. Sorry. Well, I'm just looking at Twincast, and because of certain proclivities of mine, I feel like pressing the button to open his chest panel, but it's going to knock the camera everywhere, and it's fucked anyway. I can't see something without wanting to mess about.
The chaos is tempting.
I did notice something weird. Shitting. There you go again. I try not to swear.
Bugger it.
These two again, right? They're doing my head in there. Wow. It's things no one ever mentions. It's only ever mentioned that they're basically the same apart from the face and the spoiler in vehicle mode. Right?
Yeah.
But no. You've got to be unbelievably, unfathomably fucking bored out of your tiny little brain to notice. But there are other differences that no one ever mentions. Because they haven't noticed. They haven't been that bored. Hubcap is wider. Slightly. It's all very slight. It's like infinitesimally slight. But he sits a bit higher in vehicle mode. the back windows are notably different.
Yeah,
Hmm.
admittedly.
Let's try and line those up. They're different proportions
Yeah.
together. Like. No one ever mentions these little things because nobody's ever been bored enough to fucking notice them. That's why. They're so insignificant. But they are there. They do exist. So
They are there, man.
there's one for
They're
Chris
there.
McFeely if he wants it. I don't need credit. Chuck it in on the old wiki. There. Now notice the hubcap is a bit longer, a little bit longer, but like, it's so tiny. It's like a matter of like a millimeter at most in some cases, and much less in actually most cases. But the bumper even is a bit thicker on Cliff Jumper than molding. But then, having said that, that's an original hubcap because it has to be, and that is the keychain Cliff Jumper. So maybe the mold warped it.
right. Maybe then.
Mm.
But I've got an original Cliff Jumper. He's in all sorts of pieces, but I never had hubcaps. So I don't know. I guess this remains a question mark over this one. I thought it was interesting, and I know I'm probably.
It's worth following up.
Well, that's not, is it? But if you ever get that unbelievably bored, yeah, have a look at it. If you get a chance, and if you can find them, if no one else can help, yeah. Via the fucking Z-list team.
Fucking hell, are we that high?
I fucking know. There they are. In all their glory. And their chests are upside down.
Yeah.
But do you reckon that that Studio series Bumblebee 86 Bumblebee? I reckon we'll get a Cliff Jumper off that.
You almost
Undoubtedly.
have to, I think, don't you?
Because it basically already is him. They only have to make it red.
Yeah, that's it.
With the silly cartoon head with the horns. I got G1 Bumblebee right by there, and that's Cliff Jumper's head they use in the cartoon. They just made it all chibi cheat.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Dug these fuckers out as well.
No, masterpiece ones, are they?
Yeah, but there's no Masterpiece Frenzy. There's Rumble, the black and red one, and there's this fucker, the animation mistake one, and there's no actual Frenzy in the proper blues. We need one of those. I'd buy one of those. Someone needs to do one of those. So this is Frenzy blue.
Mm.
I've got actual Frenzy by there. Well, he's in Soundwave.
Sound Dave.
He's blue. No, that's my original G1 Soundwave. And as you can tell, I made the classic mistake. Back in, did it come applied that way? It was the way it looked in the pictures I saw. I've put in the speaker stickers on the wrong way around. But I never cared because that's the classic look for me.
Yeah.
There should be Laserbeak in there, but he's over there in the commemorative edition. And I bought a Dungeons and Dragons Lego minifigure because I'm a twat.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I thought some of these look really cool, and what are the chances I'll get one of the fucking boring ones? I got the most boring. So, never again.
It was like a blind bag, was it?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Well, yeah, all right. Close enough. Blind box. Fine.
Yeah. So there's got to be a code on there, right? It's just discerning which of the numbers is the code. And then I won't be able to work. Yeah, there must be some website that'll tell me which is which. There's some really cool ones, but that ain't one of them. I would have been a lot happier with literally any one of the other. Oh no, there's one that's boring. But there are 10, which I would have been way more chuffed with than. I mean, there's one that looks like some Lovecraftian Cthulhu monster. That would have been cool. There's one that There's a red dragon. There's one that comes with a red dragon as an accessory. There's one that looks like it's made up of ice. Look at these things. I don't know if you can make it out.
Do you want to full screen? You go, sec. Don't.
There's some kind of cool looking ones in there. And I ended up with the one that looks, well, the one right there, bottom center. Looks like it's wearing a sheepskin fleece.
Dude doing the Olympics.
Yeah, it comes with 2 different heads. I think one's male, one's female, but the only hairstyle it comes with is probably female. I'll show you. Look at this fucking thing.
The Cthulhu-looking thing is a mind flayer, I believe.
That is the fucking. Oh no, that's a torch it's carrying with a flame. So,
yeah, it's going to the Olympics.
And it comes with a spearhead and 2 of the Olympic flames there. Yeah. Fuck knows why, because you can't use both at the same time. I guess it's in case you lose it. The most obvious bit of it all. I bet it's got this axe thing, which if you've ever used an axe, I don't know. Like, I know it's a battle axe. I've never used a battle axe, but it looks like half a battle axe to me. I don't know what they look like. So, like, my advice is they're probably not worth £3.50.
Yeah, I would guess.
Which is why I only spent £1.25 on
it.
Hey! Damaged packaging, don't you know?
Oh.
So you're just going around putting holes in them to see which ones are inside, eh?
How fucking way in the world was I giving them a second look at £3.50 for a fucking Lego, man? No, don't care what the theme is. But there was a time, and these were discounted as well. You've got to love him.
Jesus.
Hans Smallman. On a Mutant Ninja Turtles mutagen cube. But I don't know, seems somehow appropriate. I got Frink over there as well. You probably sorted that out. Yeah, where's Frankie? Oh, I can see you. Do you want to see Frankie?
Yeah.
Wasn't Hans Moleman like the first character on The Simpsons to die?
Didn't he die a lot? It's like the, I think Kenny McCormick was a response to him, wasn't it? A bit of a tip of the hat to Hans Moleman. So everything always went wrong for him, fucked him up. And so Kenny died in every episode.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Saving me. Yeah, with the thing and the
Exactly.
yeah, that's my Frankie drunken impression.
He's a poor man's Beaker to a degree, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Look at my pen.
Pen
Is it a pen? It is a pen. This end is a pen, and this end records any audio in the room, so you can download it on your computer later and incriminate somebody. I still haven't learned how to use it properly.
Surely they're incriminating themselves.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Provide evidence. Or just like, actually, Ted, you've done this to me before, so I took the liberty of recording the conversation.
You bastard.
I stand corrected.
Give me my fucking garage door back, you cunt.
Well, or I'll fucking cut you. I'll slice you. I'll cut your fucking face, mate.
Ha! My pen has recorded it all.
Listen to me, you fucking wheelchair bastard.
Harsh but fair, I think so.
I'll take a slice of your meat for my Christmas dinner.
Did you ever get that thing sorted out with the garage door, man?
Yeah. I mean, no, it wasn't me.
Oh.
From what I've heard, he's going to be all right. Yeah, it's like fair play. He'd have it back. I didn't have a problem with that. I just didn't like the way it went down. But fucking, he has replaced it with a decent fucking replacement.
Huh.
So it's very secure. It's fine. But it just seemed like such a petty weirdness to not just approach me directly about it.
It's an odd move, yeah.
It's just like he was tentative about me just because, like, I guess he was more familiar with my parents because they lived there a lot longer than I fucking did. But, we'd never not been mates when we, not mates, but, we'd never not been fucking
cordial.
People got along fucking great, And it just seemed like a weird switch, but they were always a weird bunch as well. They're kind of like gypsies. They don't even live in that house across from us. They've had it as long as, like, since before we moved in, but they don't live there. They just use it for something, and I don't want to know. They're dodgy sorts. They do like poaching, and they, like I said before, they've done time for armed robbery. It's just a weird thing, but they're lovely people. No, they're fucking are. They've been to Switzerland for stem cell surgery as well.
I remember you saying about that. Yeah.
So they've got real money going on there. I don't want to know what they're into, but I don't want any fucking trouble. And I didn't expect a switch like that. That seemed a little fucking split personality to me. Like they're looking at, like they can be as nice as they want, but if it comes down to it, they can be the nasty bastard as well. And they've identified me as someone they need to do that to. That's the sense I was getting, because I've always known they were like that. But that's the first sense I've ever had of it. Maybe they're going to do it to me, but they didn't. Just took his garage door and put another one.
Yeah.
Then he posted the key for the door between there and the yard, because there was no point anyone else having one. He posted it through the front door, so it don't seem like he's being a cunt. I think he just had a bit of a freak out and lost his mind a bit, but had a word with himself.
Yeah. Fair enough. We've all done it.
Yeah. Fucking. Fucking 37 years ago we moved in there, and they've always been like real good mates with us. So like fucking, friends of the family, with good neighbours, all the rest of it. Fucking everybody needs good neighbours. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day.
Because good neighbours.
That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Exactly. On Chilton Street.
Let's back to Ramsey Street.
Sorry, I was going to Shortland.
Shortland?
Shortland Street.
Oh, I thought you were going to the Shire then.
No.
The Hobbit Shire.
We don't go to the Shire.
They just call it Shortland.
We don't go to the Shire, not with those shower shite.
It's where we put all the like freaky people who haven't got knees.
We call that's real. We
With
don't
their
call
arms
it
to
real.
walk. Hi,
We don't call it real.
What are you saying? Where's he
I said-
gone? Why is there just a picture of him?
Yeah, my camera's spazzed out.
But the microphone.
There you go.
Oh, you got a separate microphone, haven't you? You cheeky
Yes.
little rich man, you.
Yes. Amazon. It was like
You
17
thought that
quid.
was all YouTube dollar, do you?
No. Because I don't have any. But
All
sure,
of these
why
things
not?
are shite. I found loads of them while going through stuff, and they're all. There we go.
Oh.
I said a bad thing about webcams, and look what happened.
Yeah.
I was just a warning shot from fucking webcam Unicron. Why do you torture me? It's a bit irony, wasn't it?
It was. It was very.
I lifted the heavy thing. Vote for me.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, there was that fucking thing with all the fucking legs hanging off his head that hangs around with Jabba. That seemed a bit like that, is it? Tentacle head, man.
Tentacle head.
Yeah, I used to know his name. It's really weird, though.
What's he in?
Frondo Bidge. I can't remember his fucking name. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's got like an octopus for a head.
Oh, I know who you mean. From Star Wars, yeah?
What? The guy who hung around with Jabba the Hutt was in Star Wars.
That's right, yeah, I
Right.
know who you mean.
I don't have to go on IMDb again to verify that. Who was he hanging around with? The interpreter.
Samuel.
What's his name? Finbo Bob or something.
Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna. Yes. I was close.
Hmm.
I got close twice, but wow. Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Hmm.
That's weird. You saw a hand grenade, did you?
Did it explode?
No,
Oh, that's lucky.
it was actually because an old woman pulled the pin out of it.
Oh.
Lucky it was a dud. Well, like, I think it was a
Yeah.
World War II one, so it was probably inactive. But yeah, it could have gone off. This was on an episode of One Foot in the Grave, by the way.
Ah, phew. I don't believe it.
Well, believe it, mate. Victor grabbed it off her, ran across the road, lobbed it over a hedge without even checking, or a fence actually, without even looking what was behind. Threw himself to the ground. Some kids saw him and thought he was having a heart attack, rolling around on the floor. So they ran over to help, and he thought they were mugging him, so he beat the shit out of them.
I loved
That
Victor
rings a
Belcher.
bell, actually.
It was brilliant, but the hand grenade landed on a bowling green and got mixed up with the balls. So he thought it was going to blow up, but it didn't. And one of the bowlers said, "That's Mrs. Warboys' hand grenade. I wonder how it got there." Oh,
Well,
that
you
shit's
have to, really, don't you?
brilliant stuff, man. I had to
You
buy
have to say that.
I got the whole box set, the entire thing on DVD because, like, I just had to own that fucking thing.
It's the last episode that gets me. The way they ended that was fucking surreal.
I don't intend to review it that far. It made me a bit sad at the time, but I was also ambiguous about it. And how are you going to end it? But Richard Wilson's still going strong. He's still drinking every day. And Christ, he must be almost 100 years old by now.
Oh, God, yeah, it must be.
I know he always looked much older. That's why he played because he was only 28 when he played Victor Meldrew when he started.
Is he still going? I didn't know that.
I'm joking.
Oh. Fuck off then.
Nah, but he's playing a guy in his 60s, but he's only like about in his early 50s when he's playing him. But he plays him like he's his mid 60s. And I see
Right.
he's brilliant. It's true, I think. I'm going to look that up now. I'll let you know. How old is fucking, what's his name? I just said it. Richard Wilson. Richard. I'm typing in
He's
the
dead
dark
though.
one finger. Huh?
He must be dead by now.
I thought he was.
Surely I would have heard if he was. He might be, I would have expected him to be perfectly honest. Look. Is. Doesn't say was, it says is.
Fuck.
Born 9th of July 1936. Well, okay. So he's 92. '88, not 92. He's 88
Hmm.
and alive.
Right.
5 years older than me dad.
Oh.
10 years older than my dad, so my dad would be 78 now. Shit, that's a mad thought. That's the year I was born. Synchronicity. Don't look for it, it's everywhere.
Fucking hell, my mother turned 80 this year, so.
Whoa, hang on. Why is everything spinning around?
Too many peaches.
I know you feel like it.
Yeah.
You can't fucking say it anymore without that popping in. Oh, fuck it. I wasn't even spinning anywhere. I was just sort of like gently rotating until bringing myself to a stop.
Mm.
And I go back the other way, and I go back the other way. I'm pendulous. And again, and again, and again. Oh, I was looking forward to seeing Bill tonight. Now he's back online. He never showed up. Bill prick.
Yeah. I was going to thank him personally for this bloody model and stuff, but yeah.
I figured he was doing the typical American thing, like in World War II, where they just waited till half time and like joined on the side of whoever was winning. Who said that? I remember that someone saying that on telly.
I've heard it somewhere.
Yeah, fucking. I should have been able to put my finger on exactly who said it though. I'm still getting confused. This is what
Probably
happens.
like Clarkson.
Huh?
It's probably Clarkson or someone.
Nah, man. It was so like.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah, it was some kind of panel show, I think. So, like, if I got news for you, maybe. No, this was in the 90s, I'm sure. It might have been Loose Talk. Did anyone ever listen to that?
No.
No.
I take that as a resounding no. Well, I did, so you're wrong.
Fair enough.
Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? I just try and put credit where it's due. If I say something that might be taken as amusing, I don't want people to think it's mine, unless it is.
Yeah.
Nah. Fuck it, anyway. Another sip of this devilish brew. Let's come up with a name for it then. It's All the names I can think of. It's children's booze. It's posh children's booze.
Hmm.
Yeah. Posh children. It's a PCB. Printed circuit board. Now, I've got a certificate in PCB assembly. Alright? As in printed circuit board assembly.
Hmm.
And I just named the cocktail I invented a PCB for other reasons. But I do have a certificate proving that I assembled a PCB. I am the PCB assembler. See? Synchronicity. I told you, don't work. It's fucking everywhere and it'll freak you out. Right, I went downstairs earlier. I do it now and then. The previous time I've been down there, all as usual. The most recent time I went down there, fucking coloured fairy lights, bits of plastic greenery, a fucking pine tree. All of this at Christmas time. Synchronicity. It's everywhere.
No. Well, what are you going
Yeah,
to
why
do?
now? Why now? Why do all these coloured lights and bits of pretend plants turn up and tinsel and things like that? Why do they all turn up at this time of year? It's weird. Like every fucking year. This is a simulation, mate. I'm saying. Oh, look at that bit of my forehead. You can see by there. So.
What about it?
Well, it made it look much worse than like. Oh, I mean, it's pretty bad anyway. But it's just, wow, I've got to reverse it. Oh God, no! I must turn myself into Hitler then.
I think
Hitler
it takes
that.
more than a misplaced hair, mate.
Jarvis Cocker. I prefer Jarvis Cocker to Hitler.
Many people have said that, I'm certain.
Oh man, I've still got to claim first because it never means anything when you say first anymore, does it? Look at this. This is KFC. Keith's something. What's it? Anyway, a masterpiece one of him and that guy's same size cassette version of Slam Dance. And should we put their feet together? They're about the same size, which I find quite weird. Because this is made out of two of the same size thing as that when they transform.
Yeah, but it's a lot stuck in.
It's just a bit odd. It's not odd. It's something that appeals to my sense of fascination. He gave me that for free when I got the Combiner Was Stunticons from the Auto Assembly.
Nice.
No, it's not, right? Because when I said how much are these, he said, "Oh, you can just have them." He had the other two, Beast Box and Squawk Talk as well, and I was willing to pay for both. But because he said have them for free, I didn't want to say how much are the others in case he thought I was trying it on. I don't want to feel like that. So to this day, I'm without them. It's horrible. But I didn't want to seem like a cheeky bastard, you know? He put me in a spot there. I bet he could have made, like, I don't know, 20 quid or something. So, like, thinking about that after wandering around for a few hours, I decided to try it on with Kapow, and they wouldn't have it. I only tried to knock them down a fiver on a Death's Head figure. And it was all closing down anyway. They weren't going to sell it there. fucking, I only had a tenner left, and they wanted 15 for it.
Hmm.
Pricks. So now I still haven't got a death head either. I've got to use fucking, what's his name? Revenge of the Fallen lockdown and pretend Death's Head became a transform. And that new lockdown they're coming out with looks like shit compared to that one.
Yeah, the one that's, was it Scrapbook?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, we all knew it was gonna be lockdown from the vehicle mode, but
Yeah.
from the initial artwork, right? But fucking, it just, I don't know. Is it the paint or something? It just looks cheap. A lot of things do lately.
It's the wrong proportions more than anything. I think it's the wrong proportions and stuff. And
I think that the Revenge of the Fallen one is perfect for him. He's some cobbled together monster. I know he's like always like the junkie on ethos in a way, because he take parts from here and there and incorporate them. But that thing does it beautifully. The vehicle mode looks badass as fuck, and it all comes together well. And then you get this absolute massive gangly Frankenstein monster fucking robot out of it. It's just right. It could be done a bit better, but it's the older engineering. Like fucking, I think it's great. What's that hook though? That soft plastic that'll set into whatever shape you bend it.
Yeah, shit. I still like the animated, but that's me.
I never had that, but that looks great as well. And that like doubles in size the way the legs transform.
Oh, it's fucking monstrous, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you should be. Not this little fucking humble looking thing. Ordinary, generic, like cosplaying as Lockbane.
Should we start winding down, boys and girls? It's been like nearly 3 hours.
Well, I have been told.
Yeah, I'm good for that. I'm fucked.
Everybody's obviously fucking sick and tired of me, ain't you?
No, it's just, I've got a little and I know I had fuck all sleep last night. I've got the little and he's not going to let me fucking sleep in the morning, so I've got to try and get
I have 4 hours sleep in 2-hour episodes in the last 40 or so hours, but that's alright, I don't mind, because I spent so much time sleeping when I was ill. I've got to catch up on a week time. And Ultra Megatronus might do one later, so I'll stick about and see.
Yeah?
Huh?
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay, well, I feel a bit fucking weird leaving now. It feels a bit sort of like we're abandoning you, but...
You are a bit fucking weird.
Abandoning?
No, you are a bit fucking weird. I'm just saying you're not...
That is also a fact, yeah.
You're not wrong to feel weird. You are weird.
It's true.
I look about fucking 60.
I wouldn't want to know you otherwise. Hey, here's Bill on Facebook.
Well, it's a bit bloody late now. He's done this on purpose, hasn't he?
Not for him, it isn't. It's much later for us. We live in the future for that.
Well, you can start streaming. You can jump in with him. So.
Man, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Good night, boys and girls.
See you, lad.
Subscribe to everyone and all that bollocks.
Funny how, like, I amuse you? Like I'm a clown?
I make you laugh.